Yo, what's going on? This Bruce. This is a little pre intake of letting y'all know what's going on of how the podcast went. We talk about the upbringing of we had a special guest by way of Cleveland, Ohio, Griffin, Marcus Williams, aka Joe Grizzly. He's on IG. We talk about business, his business, talk about my business, talk about Congo business, talk about the business that Peanut is narrating right now. And we talk about, do we love our job, vice the business. We talk in the front end. We talk about Lakers. This one right here is going to be a longer. It's going to be a longer podcast. It's about 2 hours, so it's basically two podcasts in one. So, boom, y'all can do it. Y'all can break it down how y'all want to break it down. Whether it's 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, 10 minutes there. Fast forward to the real stuff. The sports stuff is real, but we talk about our youngins. We talking about kids, how they grew up, vice how we grew up, in our age bracket, and much, much more. So, once again, I would say, my co-host Antonio Peanut Thurman, if y'all ones that's following and listening, our special guest was Marcus Williams, and the second special guest, a different special guest was Congo, 14KONGO, on IG, and we all got stuff that we could do for y'all. With that being said, I appreciate y'all listening. Like, subscribe, comment, good or bad. We take it all. We on Spotify, YouTube for the video, and that's it, and that's that. And I appreciate every one of y'all that listen. Old, young, you know what I'm saying, female, male, and then all the, respectfully, all the other ones that we supposed to have to say it or whatnot, So, with that being said, man, salute, love y'all. Hey, tune in. And with that being said, here is Peanut, Marcus, Congo, and myself. Later, haters. Yo, what's going on? This is Bruce. It's the Bruce Podcast. Y'all know what's going on. Today is a special day. It's a good day. I got a lot of cats that grew up together. A lot of cats that I got in a circle. They grew up on the same spot or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm getting my nori on real quick. Relax. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I have as always, I have my guest, my guy. Not my guest, my co-host, Peanut.
What's going on, y'all?
You know what I'm saying? And then if y'all watching, y'all see who else I got. We got the good, they call him, what you say, Joe Grizzly. I think that's how he go by. I still call him Marcus. You know what I'm saying? I still call him Marcus or whatnot. And then, hey, if you look to they left, boom, got my little bro Congo on deck, coming on deck. Hey, how y'all doing, gentlemen?
Starcast.
All right, nigga.
What's happening?
Ain't nothing much. We gonna tweak these mics because the mics is different, and I got this damn new mic in this. I don't know.
What we sound like?
Y'all sound good. I'm just we
too loud?
We EQing it. No. Y'all talk regular now. I can fix it from the board. Well, we good. Yeah. That wasn't good right there, but
Yeah, my bad.
no, you sweet. But hey yo. So we always do in the front. We do house cleaning. You know what I'm saying? So on the front end, we say. I just say, they always like, subscribe, support, Bruiser Podcast.
Do all that. Like,
share.
subscribe, give it to your granny.
Right. Share.
Give it to your auntie.
There you go.
Give it to your uncle.
And share.
Share.
And then
like,
keep sharing.
and like that motherfucker. Comment, too. Say something about it. If you don't like the way Joe glasses cock over a little bit, say something about it. We need that.
Yes, indeed. Cause I got like low key bifocals, but no. Other than that, this is sponsored by Stay Off My Lawn Park. Stay Off. Damn, so I'm fucking. I just keep trying to do this stuff, man. No, it's the Stay Off My Lawn Landscaping. 440-296-2723. I'm in the Garfield area, Garfield, Maple, Cleveland. You know, if y'all need your line,
You got to get good at that, bro.
Stuff like that.
You got to get you some cue cards.
I'm gonna
put
get together. I know.
Put them somewhere so you can read it.
I'm gonna get my Shay Shay on. But anyway, let's just going forward. going forward, man. Hey, yo, how was your week? Well, we'll start with Marcus, and then we'll go in. Marcus, how was your week, man?
It wasn't too bad, man. I went to work. Supposed to had a carpet job yesterday, but I don't know. I think she worked and just was sleeping and told me whatever.
We'll talk about that later. I got that on the joint.
But that's cool.
So that's
And
about
then
it.
after that, I was slumped. About 9:30, I was asleep, man.
I say, what happened with the glass joints? Like with the glasses joints.
Oh man, you gotta do better out here, man. We went to these little chapters. She goes run the insurance. Okay, this the total. I pay, confirm, sign. Next thing you know, it's like, oh well, the system over here is a glitch. I'm looking at the little board, say the total twice. I'm like, huh? So I look at my account. It says one time. And she's like, well, we don't know. We gotta call you, and we can call you back and let you know if they can complete the sale or not. If not, you gotta come back up here. I'm like, damn, y'all could call me, but my money already gone. So what's going on? But then I guess their computer just down because the people next to me, they was paying cash, and they when they went to finalize theirs, it crashed on them too. So that was a waste of my time.
Facts. And you know we talk
They
about
get you
time.
with the you got 7 to 14 business days to get your cash back.
No, they just ain't gonna take the money. Yeah. I use the debit card, so if they don't collect it, it's gonna fall right off.
Yeah, you fall off, you can run it back. Congo, what about you, though? You want to pick the mic up? You want to talk in? Letters to you. Yep.
Busy week, man. Week was kind of crazy though. I was supposed to be in Denver actually. My boy got a fight come up. I missed the flight Saturday. It said it was because of weather, so I seen some sandstorm in Utah. I was going to Denver, so I'm actually happy about stuff like that. It was the girl in this line. You know, when people miss flights, like it's some of the most emotional stuff for real, because you got to fly on another one or you ass out. And so dealt with that. Pushed the trip back. This is pretty crazy, man. Then Monday I was supposed to go, didn't go. We wanted a week out there, so I didn't go. Made that trip, pushed back. Planned a trip to Cedar Point with the kids. Got out to Cedar Point. Took them Monday morning because they thought I was supposed to be gone. Took them all out there. We were supposed to do 2 days. First ride, Power Tower, JJ. First ride he can get on too. Scared the shit out of him. He don't want to get on roller coasters no more.
Hey, Power Tower. Oh, Power Tower was when we first went to
it was
Cedar
like
Point. That was the inaugural.
It was one of
the inaugural ones.
Yeah, it was one of the.
Yeah,
that was
they built
the
that
inaugural one.
Which one
motherfucker.
did they get on, the up or down?
We got on up,
We
which
just-
is kind of like double.
Right.
You got
'Cause
to
you-
float down too.
Yeah.
So
I
it send
got
you
on the
up,
down.
but then you gotta go. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh yeah, that's all it took. You ain't riding up no more.
in the midst of that, the baby scratched Nani in the eye, gave her 2 lacerations to her cornea. So we left shortly after even getting there, 2-3 hours. You know what I'm saying? She was dealing with that, whatever. Busy week, did a little bit of filming, but that actually took off.
That
We ain't
gotta
even do
hurt
the
like
other.
a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, we ain't even do the next. We ain't even do the next day. We still got a water park day to go. I was supposed to go with the kids, but yeah, crazy week. Lightweight. So.
Nut, what you got?
Hold on, wait. Did you say it was like a sandstorm?
Yeah, in Utah.
In Utah.
Yeah, it killed a few people on the freeway too.
That's crazy. I wonder what them niggas was seeing when they saw that sand coming. Like, did they?
I've been in one when I was in
You
Iraq.
seen one?
I was in one when I was in Iraq. We had sandstorms.
What
when I
was
in
it
Iraq.
like?
I mean, it's just I got pictures or whatever I can show you later or whatever. But like, it's like the movies or whatever. Like you in in any type of desert. Any type of desert. Desert is just.
Whipping around.
It's just
like,
everything. It's just like you can't see anything. You know what I'm saying? You can't see nothing. You know what I mean? Like
So I could just pull over and
basically
park.
basically. I mean,
my
yeah.
whip.
Definitely if you like here, it's like a super blackout, a snow out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when it's snowing hard as shit, and then your visibility,
blurry
especially with
already,
you
yeah.
driving, you know what I'm saying? Like or people
Right.
driving. Period. That visibility is just like from right here
Yeah, you
to
can't see shit.
yeah, you're not seeing your depth perception is gone. All that shit is it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Before I get to you, I'm just let people know on this one, because I'm gonna fix this shit. As far as audio wise, I know it sound kind of crazy. It sound crazy to me, so I know it sound crazy to y'all. But y'all good. I'll try to tweak it on the post. But anyway,
Probably sound a little louder than usual, but I don't hear anything else.
yeah, we good. It's more of a ear thing. But anyway, we fixing shit on the fly. How was your week, Nut?
Oh shit, my shit was cool. Nothing. Oh yeah, my had some exciting things happen with my daughter. She just had a little interview for preschool.
Oh,
And
so the private
yeah,
school,
yeah,
right?
a little private
Yeah, the
school,
private
yeah,
school.
man. So they said she performed pretty well.
That's good.
Like you know what I'm saying. I was happy about that. And what else happened? Something else happened. Oh yeah. Russell Westbrook got traded to the
I was
Lakers.
just thinking the
You
same
can't. We can't.
thing.
Yo, y'all need to relax, man.
I can't.
We gonna
It was
get
in my
there.
skin. It was in my skin.
Yeah,
It had to
it
jump
was-
out.
All right.
But that was,
I ain't been
but that was
live
another
in a while,
thing
so
that
I
happened
can't-
during my week that was good for me though, Bruce. So I had to say that. You said what happened to me. That was personal.
All right, man. All
All
right.
right. I don't know about the world.
All right, man. Well, hey, look, we gonna get right to this shit. My week was cool. Yesterday sucked on the business. Why we'll get into that. We'll get into that a little bit later.
I
But
can feel you
all
on
right, fuck it. Westbrook, fucking Lakers. Let's go, and I will give the floor to the favorite Westbrook fan, Marcus. What's up? So what's the deal, man?
that. Trying to get the ring.
Oh my god, ring of things.
Ring or disappointment.
Okay, all right. So you see both. So you see both sides.
Yeah, that's just like the Browns. It's AFC Championship or no. You can't go to the first round and lose. That's a disappointing season.
True.
It's got to be AFC Championship or better.
Takes. Hey, y'all
No,
got it.
no, I
Y'all
agree
got it.
with
Cause
that.
I
I
got.
agree
Oh,
with
you
that.
know, I
That's
got you to
just
say.
it don't get no. I mean, we loaded. Lakers just got to get a few more pieces.
Yeah.
Oh. Speaking of fucking few more pieces and shit. So
Right.
I'm looking at the news yesterday or whatever. I'm doing my homework. Oh, we talking DeRozan taking pay cuts. We talking Melo. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that chippy. We talk about that the other
Rudy
week.
Gay.
You know what I'm saying? Rudy Gay. Like man, y'all.
They
This.
said there's a list of players can't salivating to take a pay cut.
Yeah, they
Man,
done already
he
got
took-
the bag. Shit, Miles, let's go
Yeah,
get a.
let's go over here.
Let's go
Man,
over
he
here and get
took-
the big
Yo.
one.
If Russell gets this one ring in the all-time point guard rankings, he passed a lot of players.
I think
Hey,
Rudy.
Mr.
I think Rudy Gay and Carmelo is perfect.
No. I mean, I'm down with it.
because that's horrible.
Then they
shit.
still
That's
got Mark
horrible
Gasol,
shooting.
so you can put Mark Gasol on
They
the
don't got
bench
that
with
much
DeRozan.
Then they gonna be gone.
No, he ain't. He gonna be the center on the bench because you're gonna let AD be
Oh,
the center and
or
start.
yeah, keyword bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Because
yeah.
AD gonna start at center.
Right.
AD, LeBron, DeRozan, Russ. Who?
I think a great way to kind
Come
of
on,
get a
man.
take on this is who thinks it's good.
I think it's good.
I think it's great.
I don't think it's good. But I mean, it's.
See,
I think it's good.
My thing is for the ones who
This is
watch
just-
Russell, they gonna think it's great because a lot of people don't watch Russell. They just
See,
watch the highlights. And when they show one game, he might have threw the bad pass in the fourth with 10 seconds on the clock.
He averaged
they ain't show the-
turnovers,
they ain't show the
Marcus.
other
That's
game.
a
that's
one
the,
game.
see, that's the bet. See, I think that LeBron gon' show him the way,
That's the only
man.
person he'd listen to.
Yeah, I think he can
He ain't
get to
respect
him,
KD.
bro. Like
he
for some
always
reason,
with LeBron.
I feel
Even
like
when
he
was
gonna be
with
able
KD,
to.
You ain't see him and KD outside.
He
of
gonna
the
let him
game.
know when it's time. You could let Russ take over like the first quarter and a
70,
half.
Yeah. And
First
then-
quarter and a
I
half.
tried not to kind of gauge none of that part because I
Right.
think honestly they won't get along at all.
You don't think so?
I think the only way they get along is if they win. I think that if they win early, then they'll be okay.
For them to have a
But
meeting
I think
about
if
putting
they
egos to the
suffer
side,
any,
they already know
if
what's
they
going
suffer
on.
any long period of frustration early in the season, it's not good.
I don't see
It's
how
not
that
good.
happens because they could play through any of them three. They
They
could
don't
play. They
have-
could come out every night and play
They don't
through
even
a
have the
different
rest of the
big
team,
three.
man, Marcus. They can't. They ain't the monsters. They
Yo,
got.
no,
they need-
that's speaking of that fucking word. That's what I'm like, oh, he really trying to make a fucking goon squad. Like he took the Space Jam shit seriously. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, god damn.
But
I'm
you
like,
can't blame
it's
other
just-
players who willing to
No, I don't think.
take a
I
pay
think
cut.
Russell Westbrook have a lot of powers, but I don't think it's necessarily like he doing whatever. This the regular now.
Right.
Right.
What's up, man? What's happening? A lighter? Oh yeah, I think you got it. But no, they yeah, but the one the big one right here.
I just broke it. Oh,
No, I'm talking about mine's right here.
Well, it's okay. I'll let it go.
Okay, all right. No, yeah, but no, I was jokingly saying like the whole Monstar thing, but it just seemed like because that's all the things. But Chris Broussard said a good thing. He was like what could happen if they gonna do the Lowe's management and all that shit that they be doing or whatever. That's where Westbrook can eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, but because he was more or less. I mean, like who you think should bring the court? Because like you can't change Westbrook. Westbrook got to be Westbrook. In my opinion, that I know how he played. Like he only played one way. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like he can facilitate and all that stuff, but he gotta bring that ball up and he gonna make that quote decision and shit. Like what's Patchhead? He said he should be the who played for who's the guard for the Lakers last year. And he was talking shit. Like man, I need the ball.
Schroeder.
Yeah. You know what I mean? but like no, but they were saying like Westbrook would be able to, since he was a top tier player, that like if LeBron sit down for a little bit or whatever, like then he can go ahead and eat. You know what I mean?
My thing is, I looked at it this way. Russ done played. Who has Russ played with that when they played with him they had bad seasons? Because the whole point about it is they feel like Russ can't hit the shot, or they should have got Chris Paul because maybe he's a better floor general. Russell done played the last 3 years he played with everybody that had their best seasons. Paul George had his best season. Bradley Beal just was almost a scoring leader with a player that they say is a ball hog. So
Triple dub.
Who's watching the game? Which I got blue blockers on or what? Because I mean
Triple
I don't
dub.
know. I be seeing that's what I'm saying.
I'll tell you this, though.
And they talking about Dame might have been better. Yeah, LeBron. We all know this for a fact from in Cleveland. LeBron could get whoever he is. If LeBron say get Joe Blow, Joe Blow is we going.
Yeah, we going to the shit.
It's on Joe Blow to say no, right?
Facts.
So if he wanted Dame, Dame would be there, right? LeBron knew I need another dog in here. I need a dog that's gonna give me 30 and 12. Dame might give you 30 for assists. That ain't enough. Right. Chris Paul, he ain't giving me 30. If I'm out 3 games, I can't count on Chris Paul to get 35 and 15. Russ might get 35, 20, and 20. I need a dog with me. That's it.
Nah, first.
That's it.
That's
I
a
need
myth.
a dog.
Listen,
I need a dog.
That's
He
a
went and got that
That's
that
a
beat
myth.
you just let go. That's what he just went and
That
got.
LeBron
Beats
stuff
you
is
just
a
let run
myth.
through
LeBron is not big enough, and even though we think he is, he's not big enough to say, I want that player, and they come. It's a lot of stuff that go into play for a player to get on a team, bro. And it got a lot to do with a whole bunch of numbers.
I mean, they just got AD.
Russell Westbrook was not the first option, bro. If you've been looking at the trade rumors, he was the last option that they can get to pull off something big besides rebuilding the team with free agency. So my whole thing is that Russell Westbrook still, to me, the teams didn't win where these players had their best season. He ain't been a winner in a long time. You didn't mention that part. You only mentioned the production on the court. That's
winner.
fine.
What's winner? Because he don't win a championship? Because Russ has only missed the
yes.
playoffs in his
Individuals.
career.
Yes.
He only missed the playoffs twice.
I understand that.
One
I
year-
I understand
one
what you're saying.
No,
I understand what you're
yes, it
saying.
is because he an elite player. I wouldn't give him winning if it was Paul George.
Can I go talk to them? Can I go talk to them?
I wouldn't make him have to win if it was like a Paul George, or a player that hasn't proved himself as above and beyond. I think Paul George is an all-star, but he's not what Russell Westbrook is. He will never be what Russ done.
Okay.
So for Russ to average triple doubles, for that to be so great, and we gonna give him all this acclaim, then he need to win basketball games. And on these teams the best Russell Westbrook to me was with Kevin Durant, and that's because they built time. Somebody's gonna have to change psychologically in that locker room, LeBron James or Russell Westbrook, or it's not gonna work.
Like what the word?
I feel like LeBron James is like one of the best leaders in the league, right? Mm-hmm. Like probably ever in basketball, because this nigga done took everybody. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he can his IQ in the game, he can put Westbrook in places where he gon' need him at. You know what I'm saying? Like far as his energy, his explosion and shit like that, cuz he's a motherfucking energizer bunny. You know what I'm saying? He need I feel like this what I think his method is. He go cuz Westbrook started his game, you know, throughout the whole game he up and down, like, you know what I'm saying? He gonna let him go crazy the first quarter and a half. Then the second half of that, and AD the best closer out of all three of them. You know what I'm saying? You put some pieces, and especially if them niggas talking about getting a Rudy Gay and a Melo and a DeRozan and shit like that. shit, I don't see where they could lose at.
This
Well,
where I
LeBron always.
That was
in
good.
my opinion, LeBron. I mean, it's like that because guess what those 3 guys are. They all shooters, and that's where LeBron always been able to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, to get the rings and things like, yo, hey, it was a shot away when he was at the Heat when, you know what I'm saying, when Ray Allen, blah blah blah, but he had,
Right.
but even when he, you know what I'm saying, the 7 games with the Golden State, whatever, but
We can't
even though we're
ignore-
going to block and stuff,
we
but
can't ignore that chemistry though.
no,
Right,
I mean,
right,
that
right.
as
The
well. I
chem-
mean,
the
that as
chem
well because
definitely gotta
like I told you off record, going back to the Heat, we go back to the Lakers, but like going back to the Heat when LeBron got there, like, the first year they didn't, the first year it wasn't that, it was trying to find the chemistry. Bosh took a 3rd seat. You know what I'm saying? Wade then that season. They went over to
They was going
take their
at it
little
for
break.
real.
They took their break, and
You wanna
then
know the
Wade
difference, though?
gave him the keys.
wanna know the difference?
Wade gave him the keys, and then I told you off record. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black
Hey,
Mass came on. When he was that villain, then when he took over that villain instead of trying to be that nice guy or whatever, and then from there he been. I mean, like, he was always, he was always solid from, from St. Vincent St. Mary. So I'm not, y'all know, y'all 3 y'all know. I love to hate him, I hate to love him.
Is
You know
they
what I'm saying?
gonna
But I can
have
talk
that
more.
amount of time? That was
to
two
get the-
seasons. Even
yeah.
if you want to just take them 2 and
Right,
cut
right,
it
right,
down
right,
to
right.
that was 2 seasons where it took 2 grown ass superstar men to be
Right.
like, all right, you the best, bro. You
Right.
take it.
Okay,
Right,
I'll
okay.
come
Now
after you.
let's go back. This
What
was
you
at
got?
a time where this was prime young LeBron. He ain't
He
have
had-
it here
he
to
had
know
that
off
mental,
the
yeah.
rip.
Yeah.
Right now, LeBron,
Yeah.
no, I ain't gotta hand nobody the keys. I got all the keys.
Right.
I was still.
I got the keys.
Listen. Okay, well,
I
let
got
me,
the
let me
keys.
ask you something.
Now,
Marcus.
hold on.
I'm
Let
the
me say
keys.
this: LeBron has played with great players, as great as D Wade was. D Wade ain't Russell.
Come on. What,
That's the hey.
Come on, man. See, that's
no,
where I
hold
thought
on.
you was
So
going.
listen,
I just
so
feel-
listen,
you was going
so
there,
listen. So
dude.
when I say that in the sense of what playmaker has LeBron played with that's like Russell. As
What-
good as Rondo is, he passed and that's it.
Ask that question. in
Playmaking
reverse.
ain't
Ask
just
that
passing.
question. Ask that question in reverse.
What good a playmaker has Russell played with that's LeBron? He hasn't.
Exactly. So why? If,
But we
if I
already
had
saw-
both of them
we
players
knew
on
he
your
didn't
team,
respect KD
who would you
long
want your
time
point guard
ago.
to be? That's
al-
what's going to be the key
he
to what
already
we're talking
respect
about.
LeBron,
Who is your point guard on that team?
I believe Russell respect LeBron
That-
enough.
Who
to
is
that's
the
what-
point
That's
guard?
what I.
No.
That's what I said. Like that's what I said. Like
See,
LeBron.
that's
LeBron
what-
should
that's-
be.
he
that's
was
what I-
young
that's what
behind
I'm
the
trying to-
scenes with young
I'm trying to
KD.
figure out.
So they was going.
Hold on,
that's
hold
what
on,
they
hold on,
gonna be
Hold
trying
on,
to
hold on,
That's what I'm trying to figure
yo, we gotta talk one at a time, man. We jumping into each other and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, but I would say this, then Mark, then you can get your fix, and then we can go as such. But yeah, that's the thing. Like Bron is good at facilitating the ball.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like he know how to generate. He know how to generate. You know what I'm saying? He on that. He more of that Magic Johnson swagger. You know what I'm saying?
So
other than that, so
I mean, is Russell not though? The man averaged 13 assists a game.
But Russell was a what we just say, he a fucking energizer buddy. So like, yo, I mean, like he does it to a point, but in my opinion, this is my opinion, and I know you're gonna get to it, Marcus. Like in my opinion, like it's he. I think I mean, even though he get the triple double and shit, but I think it's more of a.
Russell gets it off pace. LeBron
There
gets
we
it
go.
off half court offense.
There we
Right.
go. Boom. I take there we go. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
So, hold
So
on.
what you so go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead.
Did
What you
any of
got?
y'all watch the Russell Westbrook we just saw with the Wizards? When they was down and out, facing the dirt. My boy was passing the ball to players. You name another player on that team outside of Bradley Beal.
I can't. No, I ain't gonna lie to you.
And I led the league in assists.
I
I led for a player who don't pass, ball hog, not efficient.
I didn't say ball.
All this, that. No, I'm talking about this, the mass media. All
Okay,
this, that.
okay,
and
well,
the
I didn't
third.
say ball.
He
Right.
passing the guys that 90% of the people that watch basketball cannot name another player outside of Bradley Beal on the team.
I was gonna say
So
John Wall.
how could I lead the league in
That nigga's not
assists?
there.
I know.
I gotta be a hell of a passer. I gotta be a hell of a passer to pass the guys that nobody knows and they're making the bucket. I can't control if you make the bucket. I can control when I drop the dime.
Right.
He
So
wanted out
if
of
LeBron
Houston.
takes over in the fourth as the ball handler, now you got Russ as a two guard. Yeah, I can't knock it down all the time, but I've seen Russ at right now last year blow past guys that's giving him the free shot, and I'm still a blow by you. I blow by you. The big man converts. Anthony Davis is dunking it. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%. 100%.
And
That's easy.
And
Right.
another thing
Russ
with the
can play in the
Mavs,
post. LeBron can come down and walk it up the court and throw to the post to two players who can get their own bucket out
Or
of the post.
they go be coming up like
They ain't gotta just do.
your
They ain't
turn,
gotta
then
be
your
about
turn, your
no-
turn,
you know,
my
like
turn.
halfsies, like halfsies, whatever, like
yeah,
just
yeah.
like so it'd be like a I would say like a Draymond Green, like you know what I'm saying,
If
like
AD is the better 3-point shooter out of all those three, I would say.
Yeah, that's- that's
so,
a fact.
so
That's
you
a fact.
so if you got Russ working the post over here with LeBron, Russ can dump it down to LeBron. He got Russ can be the slasher. AD can be the 3-point shooter.
So it's
Plus
more-
whoever
so it's
else
more
you got.
of
I'm saying it's a,
yeah.
it's a variant to that.
no, well, I don't know about the AD
Because,
thing.
no, I'm saying
but is it
not
more
all
of a
the time,
stretch?
but AD can be the
He can hit that
mid-range
bitch.
guy. But you can flip the switch and put LeBron out here, Russ dumping it down to AD in the post. LeBron, not only will he'll make some of them threes, but he can off the pick and roll, off the kick, he's a ball handler. So now everybody more scrambling. I can pass it to Russ. Russ ain't
And he
gotta
gonna
take
draw
the
the
shot
dub.
because Russ could ball handle too. See how easy it's gonna be? It's gonna be, man. Ooh,
all of them
that's-
niggas, and
ain't
all
no-
of them worthy
ain't
of
no
a double
wood.
team,
I'm already-
bro.
Just
Hey,
like the Browns, if
I'm
they
all-
stay healthy, don't
Yeah,
worry
they
about
gonna
me.
be
Before we get to the
Don't worry
Browns,
about
I'm gonna let y'all talk Browns, whatever. But we'll finish this Lakers talk of like so. I'm on the hook already. We already did the
Oh, yeah,
bet.
yeah.
It's
Lakers in
100.
four.
See,
Lakers in four.
he keeps saying Lakers in 4. So do you want to double down with that? Like if they
No,
win
no,
in
I just
4?
like saying that 'cause it sound real good.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I don't
So
bet
I
Lakers
got
in
a
four,
I got
bro.
100. I already got 100 that
100
already got
Lakers
100 that the
win,
Lakers will
Lakers
not
will
win
win.
because we got me and him got 100 that the
See,
Lakers will
If I'm
win.
betting somebody, the bet gotta be, they gotta get there.
No. But I made that very, very clear. I said, not go to the finals. I don't care about that. Because he said he's going. There's
gonna
winning
win.
hands down. So I said I got 100 right now. You know what I'm saying? So
LeBron
so,
doing squats right now, boy.
Man, bruh.
Why they was smoking cigars, so they having
I
conversations.
mean, but you can.
And wine.
So to me, that's
Yeah.
what's gonna be the most
No,
important
that
thing. Can they
that was
communicate
old,
with
though.
each
What
other?
You saw on the yacht?
Oh, okay. Well,
No, they
that's
just had a
all.
meeting.
Then.
They had a meeting
Okay,
last
well,
month.
I
about
want to
putting
know.
egos to
I
the
want to know
side.
that they spending time together
Yeah, they
because
talk.
that's what's gonna be important, bro.
Russ said, "I
because
play
I
off the
still
ball,
have
LeBron
never
wanna
seen
go
a
up the
player influence Russell Westbrook.
He ain't never.
He
respect
only
none of them.
influences the game. I've never seen anybody give him direction. He only goes his direction.
You
So,
right.
You about to see
And
it.
I'm hoping
He never
LeBron
respected-
do
I'm
it.
not
You
saying
know
that.
what?
I
LeBron
give
gonna
them
be
the
one, 'cause
chance.
I think he respects.
I think
LeBron
it's
on a
good
different
if
level
it works.
than them
I
other
think if
guys.
it don't, we gonna see some real ass shit.
I think
if
if
it
it
Like
if
an
it don't-
implode, like an implode.
Yes, and
I
that's
don't-
why I
I
said
don't-
they gotta win early because I don't think they have the time that the old Miami team had to develop.
They
I
only
think-
got 2
right.
years.
Yes,
This year and
this
next
is
year.
really short, and so if they go on a real big bad losing streak, oh, it's LA, bro. Them writers. Oh,
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's setting it
yeah,
up
yeah.
for
Tinseltown.
I think it's setting it
Tinseltown,
up for
Russ to
AD and West to
Take
pair
over.
up. Yeah, take
I seen
over. and
I
shit
seen
like
an
that,
article
though, you
back
know
in
what I'm
the
saying?
back
So
that-
when-
from 2017 that said Russ and AD have talked about playing together in the future on the Lakers. And here it is into fruition.
Yeah, and then shit. Who else could you like? AD
I mean, who else was he gonna
still
get that
one
was
of
gonna
them
improve
shit.
their chances?
They be
if we,
saying
ain't gonna,
AD
if we
like
not
top
gonna
five.
cut back Russell Westbrook, then LeBron got to cut back lightweight. Which would be cool to see.
He would be the, yeah,
if he
that
could
would
do
be-
that, that'd be
but
dope.
no,
He'd
what
be
I'm
like
saying
Tim
is-
Duncan when he was
Right.
letting
No,
Tony
he
Parker
been
No, think about it like
do
this.
the thing.
LeBron was
I
it's
go with
always
that.
been the do all.
Cause he still can eat. Well,
And
yeah,
still-
that's what I'm saying. But
did what
he still can
does
eat. That's
as
what,
being the do all.
That was a
what
good
he's saying.
comparison.
And
Tony
Broussard
Parker,
yeah.
yeah.
said the same thing, like the Tim
Duncan
Duncan thing.
was the
But
man.
Broussard,
And
yeah,
he
but
was like,
Broussard, right.
Right.
I got that.
Go ahead. Yeah,
And-
Ginobili,
and-
y'all niggas get y'all shit off.
That was a take.
Give it to
that-
me when it matter.
Yeah, that was a take that I
I mean,
heard.
but as healthy, what team in the West you thinking right now is knocking them out from stopping them from getting to the?
You still got young guns. You got the young guns.
I don't
bro.
see
Like,
nobody
you
in the
know,
West beat
What
that
young
team, bro.
guns? What young guns?
Everybody
The
slap.
Lakers not even
Jazz?
there.
Everybody
Yet, bro.
get-
They
nope,
don't have
slap.
a team yet.
Jazz.
Slap.
Why?
Why?
Nuggets.
Slap.
Suns.
Slap.
No,
Suns?
I ain't gonna lie. The center with
Chris
the
Paul don't want no parts of Russell. We saw that back in the OKC
Dallas?
and
I mean,
the
they
Clippers.
can figure it out.
disagree.
Just think about
I
the
disagree.
the mixture we
You
who
disagree
we just
with-
said.
Oh.
The mixture
No,
we
I
just
think
said.
all those teams is formidable opponents against a team who ain't never played with each other.
Right.
Man, that's about to be so.
I don't care who y'all got.
LeBron
LeBron
and
at the
AD
four.
played together.
This
AD
this
at
pro
the center.
basketball. It don't matter just because y'all got them niggas. I seen it. Where the Nets at?
It don't.
Where they at?
Them
Them niggas was hurt. They was hurt though.
That's
That's
an excuse,
real-
that's-
but that's what
that's
happens.
part
That
of
that
it.
goes a part of the game.
Yeah, to me, that's part of it.
It's gonna be a doozy out there.
That goes in part of the game.
Burning a
See,
hole in my 5.
I'm hoping that
these
these niggas be. Hope these niggas drink all the muscle milk they supposed to drink. Drink all the Gatorade, do all the push-ups so they don't get hurt.
His mid-range jumper again. Oh God, please don't do that. If he find that OKC mid-range, it's gonna be ugly.
All right. So all right, man. So going forward, so all right. So y'all got Lakers, and whatever it is, what it is. So all right, let's go home base because we home base in Cleveland, Ohio, and I don't have shit to say about this. I don't know nothing about it. So hey, I will let whoever Peanut, you can start it off or whatever. What y'all think y'all Browns gonna do this year? What's going on?
Browns.
Because it's coming up. It's coming up real soon.
Yeah, next week.
Did we get any more additions? I haven't even. I'm gonna keep it funky. I haven't even really been keeping up with the Browns as of lately. I've been seeing a lot of other shit. Like somebody just got hurt for like a whole season. They just got the nigga. What's the quarterback that used to play for Philly?
Wentz.
White boy, Wentz. Wentz just got hurt for the whole season. Yeah, he down. I'm liking the way the Titans looking, but the Browns, I still ain't tapped in on them though. I seen some other shit about other teams though, so y'all can comment on that.
What you got? What you got, Marcus?
They gonna be getting busy. If they healthy, this gonna be. They talking about we might have another lockdown.
Hey, bring that mic towards you a little bit more. Just turn, yeah. Go ahead.
This ain't the year to lock down, because if the Browns surprise and win the Super Bowl, and then we can have a parade, that ain't gonna be it.
Have we got any additions?
Well, we got draft picks. We got Clowney. We got a linebacker.
Oh, I forgot we got that guy.
Yeah, we got some. The Browns made some good moves, man.
So we got Mayfield. We got Beck. Oh, damn, put this in.
It's the best team I done seen. I don't watch
the new addition. We already know we got them niggas.
The Browns is probably one of the. We can't even hide the fact that we one of the better football teams in the league. For real.
And the media is noticed. No.
Yeah, we can't.
I done seen power rankings where the Browns was in the top 5, and the majority of the power rankings I done seen.
Clowney.
So you got Brian Allen
with the homie.
They got a linebacker from
the new dudes, Joe.
Jamarcus Bradley. We got Clowney, Connor Davis.
We got Tank McKinley.
The Browns got a real football team.
We might go to 3-4 now.
Oh, 3-4 defense?
We might, because we can put McKinley at the defensive tackle with Clowney and
we already basically like to play 4 linebackers anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. It's you can't really say nothing about these dudes. They've been playing decent football, even though we don't win. Like even last year, these is our better seasons, man. We need to appreciate them. I ain't gonna lie. These teams are solid.
20 years of
I like the run game.
4-11 was our thing.
We just signed Chubb to an extension, or talking about signing them to an extension.
No,
that's good. That's good.
4 years.
What about the other boy from Cleveland? He from Cleveland. Yeah, Kareem Hunt.
He already signed.
Yeah, his deal was
and
long.
He cool
anyway.
with being in the role he in. That's what I'm saying, man.
We needed
both
of them.
Type of players that was cool with. I'm cool with getting the touches I'm getting here. I'm on a winning team. I'm making a nice penny. I mean, as a millionaire, I don't know how your lifestyle is, but shit, what's not a nice amount of millions? I mean, if I'm not the starter no more, if I'm getting a guaranteed $17 million, shit, that's sign me up. What you want? How many times you want me to tote the rock?
Right.
You want me to stand on the sideline and clap? Majority of the time, cool.
So is it
clapping master?
So
we're probably the best team in our division too.
Yeah. So I'm about to say division wise, and we'll go for it. Is it like championship or bust or just like whatever we get?
AFC championship, you got to at least get there.
I'm about to say for us, we looking to improve.
And my thing is,
at least get to that.
If it wasn't for the Cleveland curse, we would have made the Super Bowl. Because y'all play football, so y'all know where that helmet to helmet it's a line judge right there. All his job is to do is watch the orange pylon. It happened right at your face. It wasn't nothing else you should have been looking at to see the nigga dive in head first. It was him, the ball, and the Browns player. How could you miss it? That's your job. Your job is to watch the pylon. He is right there at the pylon, and you touchback.
All right.
First, it should have been first and goal. We finna put the Chiefs away. And after that, we saw what happened.
All right, man. So we did sports on the front end. We normally do on the back end or whatnot. But since I got y'all three together, man, And Marcus, it's more or less, you know, like you know how things going around. They say the flowers, giving the flowers and stuff like that. But you know, Nori made it special, but it's always been said or whatever, your roses and all that shit. But yo, give me a glimpse of the upbringing, and y'all can combine it how y'all want to do it. Like just like what did you start from Griffin? Did you start from, you know what I'm saying, Griffin Ave, or you know what I mean, like what was your upbringing like? You know what I mean, as far as your moms, or if you got your pops, or what, or you know what I'm saying, how that go? You know what I mean?
Shit, our dad never lived with none of my brothers. Got the same dad. They never lived with us. We came before I moved over there. I was living on 79th over there in the Superior Ghetto.
So
So
superior.
you
Yeah.
was
And I
across,
don't
so
mean
you was across
superior
T.
in the street. I mean superior. Like,
The slum of the slum.
Basically, 79th and Euclid, Chester.
You good? Go keep talking.
Oh.
You good?
But I mean, it was cool over there. I liked it over there because we had a church right across the street. You can go over there and hoop every day.
Mm-hmm.
That door would be open. Go hoop. After that,
You said off Chester?
yeah, it was not a hoop. The church was on 79th and Euclid, but
Right.
our building you could come in on Euclid or Chester, next to that little gas station that's right there. Quick pick.
So then when did you like what age was that at the time? What age was
I
that?
was in probably like 7th, 8th grade, so I want to say 11, 12.
Okay, because I remember you going to
I know I went to Max Hayes.
Yeah, I remember you
was
going to Max
13
Hayes.
when I started.
All right, so when did
Ninth
y'all
grade.
when did y'all link up? When did like you meet Jay? When did you meet? When
I
did
think
you
I
meet?
was in maybe in 9th grade then. I don't know, because he was going to Whitney Young. I know they was doing the work I was doing at Whitney Young, and I was not in Whitney Young. But that's what I knew. It was a different level of smart people in the world, because we wasn't doing that in my middle school at Charles W. Elliott. We wasn't doing that.
Okay.
But I had to remember, because I remember taking the major works test, and that motherfucker, when I was at Elliott, that motherfucker wasn't no joke.
I mean, because
So,
it was
that
called gifted, major words,
Yeah,
gifted
it was
talent
that.
at that time.
Elliot had a
No.
program. They had a program.
No, we ain't
Only
had
if
one.
them niggas
They
asked me
had
if I
one.
knew-
I had
hey,
got all A's one time, and I had to go take the test, and I was to go to y'all school. That motherfucking test, I ain't hear no results. So that wasn't the case when they say no news is good news, no news is bad news. Because if we ain't contact you after the test, you wasn't on the list to come on
Yeah,
through.
that nigga, at least they asked you, nigga. They didn't ask me. Nah, not him. They
but
pointed
if
to me the way it's like, not him.
But what make it so crazy to me though is like, even if like not even about just how we grew up, is night and day different than what people growing up raising your kids now. Right. It ain't the same. Technology has really taken the childhood out the childhood.
Yeah.
At 7, it seemed like I got to get my kid a phone now.
Mm-hmm.
Cause guess what? I want my kid to go visit the cousin over here who's 7.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, when can I get a phone? Daddy, when can I get a phone? Yeah. So once they get the phone,
My son's 7.
that's all they want to do is be at the phone.
Oh well.
Get on the tablet, they at the tablet. I ain't mad at my kid sitting in front of the game. If you got all A's and you an 8-year-old kid, and it's a Friday night, we don't got no. I don't care if I need you up in the morning, and I'm asleep, and it's 3 in the morning. My son in his room on the game. He ain't crying. He ain't dead. He ain't into no trouble. He just playing his game. Play the motherfucking game all night. I know a lot of parents be like, no, 10 o'clock we cut that game off.
Oh,
like,
I do.
wow.
Oh,
I
I just. I was telling Congo.
Because now,
Like I shut it down because like man, like when we let them free, well, at least my son, when you let them free like that, or if you ain't chiming in every now and to go, you know what I'm saying? Like we do it like in a couple hour spurts, because if you don't get it in, he'll get going. And even though like I think the game, I was talking to my wife about this shit, I think the game thing is actually good, because when they online, I mean, I know it can be good and bad, but I feel that it's good because like we be hearing the shit, you know what I'm saying? And he be articulating, like his articulation is so good because he talking about different things. And then like I said, when playing Minecraft and Fortnite, what they doing so quick and shit, like I can't do that shit. And then but then now he using words that you will use if you was a fucking carpenter or the dude that just did my fucking my shit upstairs. So I mean, like these games that they playing, if it's set the right way or whatever, you know what I'm saying, it's good. But then on that flip side, to get to your point, Marcus, you you know what I'm saying? Like like we'll be like, how long you been playing? He'd be like, oh yeah, I've been playing for like an hour and a half, this and that. All right, man. After this round, you know what I'm saying? I'll be like, all right, well, we gonna get off for a minute, and then you can go outside, get on the trampoline, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then he'd be like, can I finish the round? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead, finish it up. You know what I'm saying? Then boom, then we'll chill for a minute. You know, shit like that. So
I mean,
I think it's case by
I just
case.
hate to.
I think it's case by
I can't
case.
even say I hate because I don't got no kids, but I just feel
I think
like
it's case by case.
yeah, it's case by case. But some people be like, no, after when the sun go down, the game go off. Like, what's the big deal about the game when you bought the $500 game for one?
Right.
So, what's the big deal about playing the game if you? I mean, I can see if your kid, especially if they're not playing shoot, like if your kid playing other games, that's not violent games.
Oh well.
What if he playing soccer? Like, there's a lot of kids that play soccer. We'll be playing soccer all night. Shit, go play soccer all night, son. I mean, I'm not saying, but you know, like at my job, it's a diverse. And Tony, because he worked there, it's a diverse amount of people here, like all nationalities, and they be in that lunchroom like, yeah, I don't want my kid on the game. They might let them play 2 hours out the whole day. Like, damn.
No,
Yeah.
what's your take?
Because I understand though. Like,
What's your take?
Yeah,
like
it's both sides.
yeah, it's both sides. Like I believe that like hands on with any kid is mandatory. Like as far as teaching them something like a craft or something like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
Because you could like talking to them while you explaining something to them while you're doing it is real helpful. They can see it and understand it, and you know what I'm saying. That's where you can see a kid or look at a box of something that you may have bought, like a table or some shit, and they can just put it together without even looking at the instructions.
I'm
some shit like that.
I'm terrible at it.
So I seen my niece do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
I was like,
hands
goddamn.
on is definitely
You know what I'm
above
saying? So-
all.
The only thing I can do, and I'm about to get you to Congo. The only thing I can do, I mean, like electronic wise, I'm hands on. I really don't have to need no instruction. You know what I'm saying? Like doing, shit like this or whatever. But like when it comes to, we doing a lot of things around the house, and we is a real loose answer. A real loose saying, because my wife been holding it down. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down and shit. She miss.
Yeah, cause
I call her
cause
Mrs.
you Tim
DIY
Allen.
and shit,
You
know what
Tim
I'm saying?
Allen with the
I fuck
with
some
the
shit
tool.
up. I fuck some shit up. I fuck some shit up. But what you think about as far as the kid wise? Congo, like as far as like gameplay or
My
if it's
4-year-old
balanced?
4-year-old don't play the game really with a purpose. Still at this point, he just like the shit. So right now he really don't game that long, and even my 8-year-old kind of regulates himself in a way with gaming. I mean, I give him them real life experiences.
Yeah, but see, and that's the thing. If your
So,
kid is into something,
they
I feel like
balance.
they gonna do it themselves.
Yeah,
Right.
But if your kid really ain't into too much, or you scared to let your kid venture out into stuff, and he just basically school out with you or in the house, then what else is he should do? If he 10, ain't too many toys a 10-year-old playing with in 2021.
Right.
It's not many
And
toys.
that was my biggest thing.
That's
about
not
it.
electronic.
So to even segue with that, like, so once you got the Griffin, and because this is kind of interviewish, but all y'all, I know y'all know stuff, but other people don't know it. But so once y'all got the Griffin and stuff, I know there's a lot of things that we hooped in the backyard. The one dude who was the one guy house with had the gate at the back of Adam. You know what I'm saying? And then I know y'all did manhunt. We did y'all did the boxing and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So like how did that corporation come? How did y'all childhood friendship come once you came from across town? And then what I'm saying.
Well, I used to go over there every other weekend. So I would.
So
go
somebody
over there.
lived there already?
Yeah, my uncle lived over there.
Oh, okay.
So I would go over there every other weekend already.
Gotcha.
And stayed it Friday, Saturday to go to school there on Monday.
Right.
So, I mean, it was like most of my friends came from living over there, because before that I only had maybe one or two. Because shit, Garden Valley, you ain't going outside. My mother wouldn't let us go out. We ain't going outside. That's one of the ones back then at my time, because I'm 38.
Right.
When the lights get dark, the game's over with. and we had a hoop right outside my section in Garden Valley, and when the lights went out, it was time to go in. That was a Nintendo day, so
Right.
that's what I'm saying. So when Garden Valley, you in the house, son, don't cut the game on. No, son, play the game all night and think about what you not gonna go outside and do.
Sit on the
floor.
Sit on the floor.
Sit low, because you heard gunshots heavy down there, and Moore's Black. We had a hooper
Morris
from the
Black,
line of
I'm
Morris
cool.
Black too, right outside our thing.
I think
to have
along
fun
with all
in the
that
gym.
recreational stuff, I think gaming actually brought us together a lot.
Oh, so yeah, we
Oh,
played
yeah,
the game
shit,
heavy.
sports period.
Yeah,
All that
yeah,
type of sports.
sports.
Yeah.
His uncle was a gamer and was a little older than us, but always had the newer games that we as kids wanted to play. We wasn't affording them at that time, so Marcus was staying there. We'd go over there to play the new
we
Madden.
playing the
for
game,
real.
yeah. Till you-
Right, you
as
knew
a
he
kid,
had
you
that
only
shit
could
first
buy-
day and
Yeah,
shit.
you, as a kid, you only could ask. Hey, that's how it was as a kid. You only got 3 times a year to ask for anything you want. That's outside of a basic purchase.
Be waiting on
Birthdays,
see this nigga
Christmas,
pull up.
income tax. At the times, don't ask for no major purchases.
They go, Marcus, y'all, we better go play Madden.
Same thing with school shoes. You got twice to get over $100 pair of
Nigga
shoes.
book
The
bag
beginning of
ain't
the
even
school
on.
year,
Yeah.
income
Yeah,
tax.
yeah.
That's it. Anything in between, you gonna get whatever mom's budget is.
I ain't even learned about income tax, niggas. I was like 17.
Yeah,
I
like,
think
what
I
the
know
fuck
hella
is this?
ass.
Yeah. But
Right,
see, that-
yeah.
But see, that's,
I
and
just
that's
knew
the
some
thing.
part
Like,
of the year
I mean,
got all new shit. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
I wish
You
I
still
would have
see
knew
it
what that
now,
was.
but a lot of-
I'd have lined some shit up.
the stuff we did, kids don't do these days. They ain't outside kicking it out in the playing basketball in the backyard. Ain't too many kids when they go over their friend house. Your son say, "Dad, can I go over so and so house for the weekend?" Sure. There ain't too many activities, physical activities they finna do.
For the record, I would say because I got a blended family and so well, we was changing over hoops right now, but like the 15-year-old, you know what I'm saying, like he'd go to his buddy house across the way or whatever. They get busy or go ride their bike and shit. Like they get
that's
to
cool.
it. They get to it.
And that's stuff I love to see.
And then I ride the bike like if JoJo or me, JoJo Shiloh, whatever, we ride the bike around our area. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's some there, but once again, I mean, I don't want to say it's like parenting, but like no, we out here all day because like we could like Benny Siegel, Benny Siegel's.
It's a piece of us because
Yeah.
they be reliving what we feel is important because that's
Right.
what we put into them. We take them bike ride and we
Right.
still go hiking. We still play basketball on the street. We still slap box in front of your mama house.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
with your
we
kids,
wrestle.
they
Oh
pick
shit,
up the
even
same shit.
Yeah, see,
even my wife wrestle. Even my wife's
we-
wrestle. You know what I'm saying?
we
Like,
couldn't wait
Yeah,
till
that's,
the
and see,
summer.
that's what it is. And so
like she like we be in it like we done,
We
you
go
know what I'm saying?
swim for
done
2 or 3
boom,
hours,
boom,
come
boom.
home, take a shower, eat some food. Now what we finna do? Next thing you know, we playing any bounce. Now y'all don't even think how many kids own a baseball bat. They don't even own a baseball glove. They don't even know nothing about it. What's a tennis ball?
I got that too. They
You
don't
know
know
what
about
I'm saying?
they
They
know
don't know.
about
There was
because
staples in our childhood.
where I used to park at, like I actually want to do that, but like
Baseball,
no,
not
my
no
son
more,
just
though.
got
They
done
took
doing
out
my
for
son.
real.
He
So
just
he used to play.
just
He
got
used to
done with
play.
T-ball. He just got done with T-ball.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He
I
said,
don't even know.
I was finally
it's still
able
at
to
Rex,
get
I
him
think,
in.
is it?
It's like it's hard. He was on a waiting list. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like just
It's
convenient
T-ball.
how.
Joe, you used to
for
play
T-ball,
baseball
yeah.
for the city though.
I play. We play. Roberto Clemente.
I was about to say,
We
yeah,
play.
I know they
We
had
play
Jackie
on
Robinson.
Lexington.
Yeah.
I played through the Boys and Girls
At
Club.
League
On
Park.
Lexington, yeah, League Park.
Park,
Yeah.
yeah. I
It's
played
a
RBI,
newer version.
but,
Yeah, that's RBI. That's what it was. Yeah.
Way back,
Them
I
the
wasn't
leagues I'm
worth
talking
shit.
about.
Yeah.
Them don't exist.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah, all
all
that
avoid
shit.
now.
Yeah,
City,
yeah,
that's
be over with.
That's easy for the city to cut out
Or
with
you
the
got to
budget.
pay extra to go
Brooklyn.
out yonder.
Yeah,
you know
like
what I'm saying?
Brooklyn. I know
Like,
they got some baseball
yeah,
out there.
and they want to tax
They
you.
really
so
took
wanna
baseball
tax you
out
and
the
shit.
ghetto.
Especially
y'all,
if-
for real,
yeah.
for real. When
You
you
said
think about
rooted.
it, that shit ain't around.
Yeah,
It's
it's
only
just straight
T-ball.
basketball and football.
Because
Yeah, I
that's
mean-
the
T-ball,
mode.
track.
That's the most money.
That's kind of the mode. Speaking
Yeah.
upon that, like I ain't have, I mean, I had my hoop dreams, but I wasn't got. I mean, you know
If
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
hit
Like,
that baseball,
but
I
hey,
applaud you because it's
yo,
hard to hit that little
hey,
white ball.
yo, I was talking to my wife about this, and I ain't trying to sway him that way. Like he gonna do what he want to do, whatever. But I'm like, but I'm gonna get him, and we already did it. And he loved it. He loved this T-ball that he did. We just got done with the league on last week, and you know what I'm saying. Like, so I'm gonna get him in that baseball because I'm like, that's where shit you could. Hey, depending on what position you in, you could be in goddamn center field, goddamn making $100 million or
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Triple A.
can, yeah, right? Triple A making
Making
bread.
$700,000 a year.
At 19 or
Yeah,
whatever, because
yeah.
you can get drafted early as shit. Like
18
shit, how many
years
times?
old,
Yeah, exactly.
17
Like,
years
yeah.
old.
Like who was it? Who was it? What's the football quarterback or whatever that he was baseball, but
Charlie Ward.
No, I ain't talking about Charlie Ward. No. He was football and basketball.
He's football, basketball.
No, I'm talking about the newer. It's like a Mahomes type dude or one of these
It
guys
was
that it was
one of the
baseball.
new
He
niggas.
was the nigga
It
had a
was
baseball
Mahomes,
deal.
yeah.
He had a baseball deal You know what I'm saying? But he chose football or whatever.
Oh,
and
I
shit.
know you. I,
I don't know if it's the
I know
LSU
you
dude.
was
I
Mahomes.
don't know if it's the LSU dude or I don't know what it is. This
Oh,
was
yeah,
one,
I
it's one of
think,
them
yeah,
cats
it was
though.
Mahomes.
It was Mahomes,
Okay,
bro.
yeah. You know
Mahomes,
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like so.
and then he went to the draft.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
He went football. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
baseball
So
tough.
I think Russell Wilson played baseball too. He could have went
Yeah,
to
he
the
played
league.
baseball
Yeah,
too.
it was a
But he
lot
chose,
of you know
That
Dion
baseball
played
is
baseball.
tough,
and shit.
man. It's hard
It's
to
just
hit
the
that
rank.
little
It's the
ball,
ranks
man.
too. It's a whole lot of people. Your team ain't just the major team. It's the minor team.
Yeah.
And the other minor team. It's
It's
just
three
big
of them.
old
Yeah, it's
motherfucker.
three
You got
minors,
a
then you get to the major. Whole path.
You got a long way.
Oh
to
yeah,
go.
But it's crazy though, man. We
You get a lot of chances to make it.
when we was kids, man, like I could remember like my first day meeting these dudes, like all of them, like yeah, like just
Cause y'all live across the street from each other, right?
We-
I mean,
we-
y'all all live in the same.
Mark
Mark
stayed
y'all was
like-
like right across the street though.
Yes.
yeah, Mark stayed like 3 houses down,
Yeah, exactly.
across the
And
street
then-
though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Then Jay was like three,
Yeah, like a
three
couple
down
more
that
houses
way,
down.
and then
Yeah,
Kels
yeah.
was down the,
Shit, but it's like shit, 15 of us though.
But you was always
Rock
on
every
Punisher though, nigga. You could never come outside.
No, not really. Like I used to be on punishment. Like
You funny as fuck.
no, I used to be on punishment like a motherfucker, nigga. My
I was
first
talking
card used to
shit.
be.
I know every time I came,
Terrible,
I know every
nigga.
time I
I
came
used to-
over, I heard your mom calling your name or something. Every time I came
Oh
on the
yeah,
block,
nigga. I had
you know
that
what I'm
old
saying?
school mama, nigga. My mom come downstairs, nigga, with that big ass finger like this, nigga. Where your ass at, nigga? Belt in hand, nigga. She wasn't fucking around, nigga.
So how did and then like as far as that, what y'all doing? Y'all 1, 2 with y'all 3 because y'all this is a piece of it that we just said Kels as well, and she be on the podcast. Everyone check that out. She was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, about a month ago. But so then we got Ronnie. You know what I'm saying? Ronnie and Clyde. You know what I'm saying? I mean, did I say wrong? That was
No,
right,
you
right?
said it
That was
right.
right
You said it right.
because it sounded like Bonnie and Clyde. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of kids.
But,
man.
I didn't
like,
never
so-
think of that till you
Hey, I
just
just
said
thought- I just thought about it.
That's
That's
the
why-
only good thing about
I
that
just thought about it.
project.
Right next door to me.
You had a lot
That-
of kids.
Yeah, they stayed right next door to the Jack.
Oh,
the only thing
right.
about
Oh
living
yeah,
in
it was in the brick
project.
Their house was
buildings.
like yellow growing up.
Oh, okay. But
But they used to
Facing
stay
the
down
street to the left, right?
They used to stay
Above
above.
my uncle.
Yeah, above.
oh, okay.
Honestly, they used to live above Marcus.
We just ain't had no girls.
Word.
Where's my wild?
Man. No, yeah, y'all,
He was
yeah,
always
y'all,
older, man.
y'all cats doing shit. I mean, dude, he 38, I'm 37, he 36. I'm sorry, y'all, he 37. Like, he
Yeah, I know, but
he
the
only
girls-
2 months past me.
Yeah, we
Wait,
pushing the 40.
Oh, you saying the
the
girls?
40
Oh,
ball.
He said the
the
girls on
40
the street, like
40
he
is
was
on the
always older,
horizon.
so he used
40
to be
piece.
like,
Yeah, about 40 is on the horizon, Jack.
Oh, you saying Ronnie was older? Who
He's talking about
I'm
Mark.
saying, yeah, because Clyde about to be 40 next year.
yeah.
Word.
I think, because he's
Yeah, he
39
the older- okay, yeah.
in a couple weeks.
Right. Yeah.
40 is, it was just 2000. It's 2022.
And that whole little block, I swear, I ain't never seen that many athletic people in like one, like that was like good, nigga. Like I ain't saying like, you see a lot of athletic like just like on a block, nigga,
Sprinkle.
like a block. I'm talking about these some of the best athletes in the city and shit.
That was
just
my-
on this little block right here.
That was
bro.
my
You could-
version. That was my version of like, cause I went to the Boys and Girls Club, so that was my version of 138 for males. Or like, I got or 140. Or I got David Brown. Then I had all the McGee's. You know what I'm saying? All the McGee's, like all them goddamn. I don't care what. Shit.
Right.
From here up. You know what I'm saying? Like whether it's AJ. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't matter who it is. Like Richard, OG, Rich. Like they that's how they was, like the Boys and Girls Club in that area. We had Paul, man. We had Sam. Like we had so many guys that, you know what I'm saying. So more to say or whatever. But I understand what you're saying on
bro,
that
it was-
aspect.
it
And
was
then
just-
shit. To your left, Fat Ninja over here doing backflips and shit.
Oh yeah. Hey, bro.
I never
that was
backflipped
one
a
of
day
my
in my
first
life.
time meeting the nigga. He was doing the backflip.
I never did a backflip. Do it.
Nigga told me he could do a
I-
backflip. I'm
nigga
like, get
do
the
it.
fuck
Nope.
out of here. You
Yeah,
know,
I
Jay,
ain't doing too
Jay
many
looked like
backflips. I'm in the
Jay looked
pool.
like Dope Boy
right.
back in the day. He
The
come,
pool, I could do a lot
That's
of
what they
flips,
call it.
nigga come to we
cartwheels,
talk,
all that.
we talking shit.
That's what they call me.
Niggas
Outside
start
of the
doing cartwheels
pool.
like, nigga, I could do a back. Like, nigga, you can't do no motherfucking back.
And he a motherfucking shark, you know what I'm saying? Him and
Man,
Charlie and
that nigga
shit.
hit
Like,
it
no,
up.
the Barracuda was the Barracudas,
I
right?
never forget
You know
that
what I'm saying? Like-
there was a racing from the deep to the shallow, and he beat the dude underwater while he was swimming on the top. That's why I knew what it was.
Forget about
That
it.
nigga
Oh,
came
yeah,
up like,
yeah.
"Nigga, you still swimming?" I'm already at the getting out.
Yeah, that nigga crazy.
Yeah,
in
they
that water.
happening.
I can't
So
fuck
so
with
change
water.
change the subject, change it through, man. So we all got it's businesses in here, and I wanted to promote your business, Marcus. So you have a carpet cleaning business, correct? Or
Yeah, Pristine
you have
Carpet Care.
yeah. And then so how was that going since you started or whatnot?
I would say it's going cool. I ain't mad at how it's going. I'm just trying to get it a couple more loose ends, like together.
Is that as far as equipment, like just building equipment up? To
No,
having
like
that, or you
just
just
building
giving
stuff that I
clientele?
want to get as far as how I want to have it. When I'm out, I wanted my shirt. Like I had ordered some shirts. They wasn't up to the standard I felt that they should have been. But
Okay.
that's cool. So I'm gonna place another order with somebody else. I want to give me a hat. So when I'm out and somebody see, they know. They don't gotta know me to know. They don't even gotta see me with I could be just wearing it on the leisure day like today. You would know. Man, okay, I see what it is. So, yeah, I saw this on his back or on his front. Something like that.
So pre-pro. I mean, like
But
just.
then I'm still thinking like it's stuff I use for spots. I want to get it, man, but I gotta figure out how can I need to get the name of the right one because for some reason they don't got a catalog through the chemical company to send you.
You trying to get the shit that you like did like
That I used
or
to
when
use
you was
it.
at the,
Yeah,
at the
that's
jobs
what I
or whatever. You
use.
trying to get the industrial, like you trying to
Yeah,
get the
that's
the
what I got.
industrial.
But the one
Yeah.
is at the place in Akron,
Okay.
and I don't know if they really be like sales is open on the Saturday. I could probably go down there and get what's in the showroom. But what if I go down there and they don't got what I'm looking for like on hand?
Right.
Then now I'm out of wasting my time coming down here. Like,
Right.
I went to go get me a hat because I want to get me a custom hat. I went to Liz. I'm thinking like, you know what? I'm gonna go all the way out here in Strongsville Mall where they should have a plethora of hats. 6 hats for the hat I wanted to get. None of them had my size. I was so hot. What's the odds I come out to Strongsville Mall and I see 6 hats that fit what I'm trying to do?
You gotta go
And
snapback.
none of them got the size. I can't.
gotta-
No, I'm getting some embroidery on there, so I can't really do the snapback.
The snapback you still can do it.
No, because I'm gonna want something where the
Oh, you
snap's
want it?
gonna be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna come and put the name and going across
Because
the
I
back.
don't do pro models no more because you know what I'm saying with all the hair and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I lost
And then-
mine a couple years ago. I finally just, I used to still get the taper on the sides.
Embrace it. Well, your boy LeBron should start that shit too instead of plugging this shit in. But anyway, hey,
But I feel like too, that's another thing. I went to somebody's house yesterday on a rug. Like it was the type of rug he had was like thick strand. So like I could get the middle clean, but it's like the edges.
Oh, gotcha.
I was like, I wasn't really too satisfied with it, but he was cool with it. He was like, you already brought it back to life. I ain't tripping on the edges. That's probably gonna be covered anyway.
Right.
But I probably could have did the edges with my other little small thing. But if I told you a price already, and for me, you want me to get on my hands and knees to do these edges. Now I ain't being funny, but
Right,
I don't know if it was you was gonna be wanting to pay me more.
Gotcha.
Because I could have got the edges. Now you want me to get physically scrubbing myself.
Right.
You might not want to do that. So
Yeah.
he was cool with how the rest of the carpet looked. He wasn't tripping. So I was cool with that. But
Unless it was like heavy soil.
yeah, he said
Heavy
he had it
soil.
for years. Like that, and that's another thing. People like, I asked people like, how long you had your carpet? Well,
Right.
like 15 years. Have you ever had it clean? No. So if you got heavily soil areas, some of them might not come all the way out because it's been in here for 20 years.
Right.
But that's why I want to get that other stuff because that other stuff I know gets heavy soil stuff out too.
Gotcha.
It ain't
Yeah.
much that can
So
be
if
in
you
your
need
carpet that the machine
your-
ain't gonna get out
Your
without
carpet
the
clean
spotter.
Right.
or
Yeah.
anything clean with a flow.
If you own some houses and you want to show them,
Yeah.
you want them to smell good when I leave, call me.
You
There
know,
we go,
Mark,
there we go.
tell them your handle, man, for
What's
your
the-
what's the name of it again?
Pristine Carpet Clear, 216-357-9783.
There we go. Hey, go ahead, hit him up. And Nut, before I get to Congo, and then myself, Nut. So we talked offline and shit, and then you was like, yo, you thinking about like getting your own truck and something like that, like
Yes.
because you know what you do now for your living. You know what I mean? Like, so you want to speak upon that a little bit? Like what's your, do you have a vision already, or you know what I'm saying? Or that
Oh
was-
no, man, it's just some simple shit, man. Just grabbing the truck and using that motherfucker for hauling anything, food, moving the motherfucker, machinery.
And that's crazy because the dude carpenter, the rug, he got that. He got a truck and he worked for somebody.
All
so
of
they
that though,
guarantee
just
him like $2,500 a week.
just straight
Tax exempt.
Just straight hauling anything. You know what I mean? Just something simple, but you know it can work. It'll work. The truck will pay for itself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
You know what I'm saying? Just some simple shit like that. Cause I ain't really got nothing too intricate to throw up there yet. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple like digital type deals I want to think like to try and do myself too. But
right.
I feel like the trucking shit give me the proper capital.
And I'm gonna ask this because I mean, other than Jay, I mean, I'm saying like Jay, you have your own. I'm gonna do it this way. We gonna get back to me and you on our business or whatever. But I'm gonna ask y'all too because it's something that I always think about. Like, do y'all do we love our job, or like love or like our job, or is just like it's for the payroll? If y'all can answer that question, I don't know.
Well, I like driving, and I like the money I get. So I don't like working for nobody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's just motherfucker get you where you need to be. For real. Like, I mean, if you work anywhere, bro, and if you just I ain't knocking nobody who wanna work a job. Like, shit, that shit cool. Work a motherfucking job, that shit dope. But just the mindset of having your own shit to where you can move freely, like have the real freedom, cause you know what I'm saying, and
Right.
and
Your own scheduling.
yeah, especially if you know a little bit about economics and fucking just how much money like a
Your
corporation
worth.
can make, or
Right.
yeah, whatever
or
cause you
knowing your worth.
yeah,
or
you
whatever that
could
can-
meet a plumber who's a fucking millionaire. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Off of fucking, what's that shit called? The liquid shit that they go, yeah, liquid plumber.
Drano.
Like, yeah, like a nigga made that. You know, who was a fucking plumber who was just like, how the fuck can I clean this shit faster? You know what I'm
liquid, right.
saying? Yeah, you know.
CLT, something
So
like
he became that type of motherfucker.
What about
I
you,
mean,
Mark? What about you? Because you, I mean,
I feel like my job is
you at
really-
the one gig. I don't know if you want to put it
Sway,
up.
I feel like my
you been on
job
social
is
media,
just
so
it's
yeah,
easy,
so like-
man. So
Yeah.
I don't to say I don't love it. I love the perks of it. The perks that come with the job make me love it.
Right.
Because
Benefits and shit.
That's my,
the benefits. You know, they basically it's like a security blanket because they got like a 75-year we'll lay nobody off. Wherever if 3 buildings slow down and we got one that's booming uncontrollably, we gonna fill in the work. We gonna fill you in over there where they got the work at. So you gonna go to work no matter what. But for what I want to do, I'm cool with doing that.
right.
You know, I may dance with a little oil all day long, but that's cool. I go to work. I work hard for 2 hours. And I, not hard, but I work at a consistent, non-stop pace for 2 hours. After that, this is what I'm doing at my desk.
Right.
I can do this at my desk. I can dribble my head, sleep at my desk. I can go eat. I can come eat at my desk. It's nothing I can't do that I can do at home besides play the game
That's
after 8 o'clock.
that's
And then I'm on the first shift, no weekends. I couldn't ask for a better situation than that.
gotcha. That's same place I'm at. So Congo, going to you. So I mean, like, you know, you was all y'all. You know, your sister still do it. You know, little sis still do it. You know, you punch the clock on as far as, for the most part, as far as I can remember, is, I mean, it's years ago that you really punched the clock in the good or in a whatever way, you know, lifeguard and all that shit. But like for you having a full time no shit business, like how, I mean, is that do you love that you can be on your own level, your own structure? Like, how did that go? Like, being because sometimes they say when you have a business and shit, like you putting it in, and I had a situation yesterday or whatever, and I get after I talk to you. But so, do you feel, or is the business dope? Like, having being your own guy. You know what I'm saying? Your own guy.
Yeah. I feel like my time is what I can't get back. And so when I first had JJ, I was taking him to work with me on the bus. My infant. Lifeguarding with my pistol on me, selling weed.
I didn't know you want to go that far. I ain't want to go that far, but I would have.
It's so real.
Hey, once again, I would have got my Nori. I'm telling
like
you, I'm doing shit like Nori.
But niggas don't tell their story like that, right?
Yeah,
you too cool. It's too cool to say what was going on. You know what I'm saying? I had my little nigga at the job.
Yeah, man.
With me, for real. And because I didn't like the dynamic, I bought a camera. So I would say out of all those things, I'll jump to the beginning of the question. Hell yeah, it's everything. I wake up with a different mind state than a lot of people. My lifestyle is a lot of different than a lot of people. Not whether good or bad, definitely come with pros and cons and all. I think it's what I chose though, because I didn't feel comfortable in those other positions. For real. I feel I had something to give to people, and a lot of what I do is that. So I give you a merchandise, or I give you a created visual, or I give you a consultation. I'm looking to be a partner in a big CBD company on the West Coast. It's pretty soon here. So I feel like I had something to give to people.
And that's forever with anybody though. When you giving, like you said, I give you the merchandise, that's forever.
Right.
If I filmed your video in 2050,
Right,
who did that?
You go,
so and so.
You gonna see
you
that
gonna
shit.
see. You gonna know. You know that's forever.
Especially like the wedding joints and
you can't,
you know what I'm saying, like
forever,
like
man. You can't get that.
the
Those
bridal
type of moments back.
you know,
Where
the
we,
bridal things and stuff like that.
You know,
I mean,
and we knew each other before then, but we manifested through school and school and music, and we gave people experience even through that.
Right.
You know, I felt the energy that that was coming off of me, and the more I harnessed it, I feel like there's no way I could go work for Microsoft and be able to get people that. There's no way I could go work for Title Boxing and get people that. I have to be able to be freelance with what I'm giving everybody. It took a minute for me to be able to sustain myself and live a regular lifestyle with what we deem a good lifestyle or even an abundant lifestyle. Right. So I had to gain control of everything and still gaining control of everything. So I say it's a lot of work that the structure that these guys, I don't have a corporation with this building that they got. I don't have the foundation. They know that's coming in a sense. Right. Tone job a little different. But majority still the time, especially where we at now, ain't nobody, nigga.
Yeah, it's a shortage of drivers. So if you driving a truck now,
right
now is the time to make some cash. That's
we talked about it.
I just seen the thing on our jobs, like they said, we hiring 300 machinists and assemblers. Like all the people that'll tell you, we ain't got no job.
You'll gain that confidence in dealing with people, knowing you'll make a paycheck. So now, let's say I'm $3,500 down. I know how to get that.
Right.
Without going and punching the clock.
Right.
Some people don't.
That's would be a lot of people downfall that they can't get it out the mud.
Yeah, and that's and I think that's the moral of the story. That's the moral of the story, and even with me, like I started my business, shameless plug, Stay Up My Lawn Landscaping, 440-296-2723. I look at it and I guess once you start yours, and then if you ain't got to see it yet or whatever, but you know what I'm saying, you take I'm assuming you take him to shoot sometimes, or depending on what it is or whatever. You say he always on deck or whatever. Yeah. So you saw JoJo doing the sound check today. You know what I'm saying? So he with it. You're right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So doing that, and then they Dante, my 15-year-old upstairs. You know what I mean? Like he been helping me out. My Wiz come out. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't busy or she ain't too tired or whatever, she'll come out, and so been knocking it out. So I've been trying to make this business like a family business or whatever. But going back to your point, Marcus, I work for the government, dog. It got to be, and I worked hard to get to the government. Even though I was an asset of a government before. Now I'm checking assets, if that makes sense. Like when I say asset, meaning that I was just a number. You know what I'm saying? When I was in the Marine Corps, I was just a number working for the government. You know what I mean? So I was just I was expendable, and you're expendable anywhere, but
right.
Yeah, but it's a little bit different expendable. You know what I mean? During that time, as a little young Thundercat. So now having this business, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I wake up some days, man. I be having lists of what I gotta cut and this and that, and I be like, I don't feel like doing it. It's like I don't feel like doing it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that work ethic.
In my opinion, that's only because you love the idea of what you're doing. This is what you love. Yeah. So if this could sustain you, this wouldn't feel like work. I didn't get to the point that video make me feel like that sometimes. But I gear towards not shooting the stuff that don't give me that feeling. Right. And now it's guiding me to where nigga, I walk in
doing the combat thing
and I'm fixing my camera next to Francis Ngannou.
There you go. Right.
And I'm fucking freaked out because I said I didn't want to do that stuff, but yeah, stuff may have slowed down. But I changed the channel on what my direction was. Right. Same difference when my dude used to tell me, he like, Jay, how much this video you showed me, how'd you charge that? Man, I charge a nigga like $275 for real. He was like, yeah, that's probably like $700 less than what you should be charging. I'm like, man, can't charge that in Cleveland, man. Niggas ain't gonna pay it. They don't got no bread. He was like, no, they do got bread. You just keeping the people in line that pay that price.
Right.
If you change the price and them people come, if you build it, they will come. Right? And so that's what I've been doing. Because once you get yourself to the point, and this is what I was going to tell you, that edges is where you upsell. I don't know if he want to sell. Yeah, he do. He already liked your work from the carpet. He would have paid whatever extra for you to do the edges. You just need to be prepared to be able to do the edges to make the money when the opportunity presents itself. So at the end of the day, that all those opportunities is there. It's just that we have to understand our value to know what to charge. So when I go look at how raw I am, and I touch down somewhere in San Diego, and these videographers who are around LA film all the time telling me I'm lit, right? And I see what they make for a video, $3,500, right? And I come back here and niggas stressing me over $600-700. That's when I understand, oh, I'm worth that. I just think I ain't because I'm right here. Right? So when the people come with the opportunity to be able to pay you that, you got to recognize when that money is in the building. That's when you ask for it. And you'll have those levels. You have your people, you cut your grass, them your homies, that's cool. They give me a little picture to pat my pocket. And then you'll have that account that really pays you what you want for the labor that you don't want to work too hard, right? You're a professional, right? That's the way we need to conduct ourselves. So to change that, stop cutting where you don't have no value at. If you getting up and that yard feel like it's too much of what you, then bring your ass down here and study how to get paid from this then. Fuck that yard. Right?
I don't take like for instance, like for me, I don't take clients, like all my clients, like cause no lie, like when I started this shit, when I was cutting grass, I started like when I was over on Dunham, whatever and shit. And like I was just cutting Dennis, grabbing my guy Dennis, whatever and shit. Like he ain't feel like cutting his grass, so I'll be like 25, and I was just doing it just to have, cause it's me and my wife first got together and shit. So, you know what I mean, I was doing it for beer fair. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just so I ain't swiping the card or whatever and shit. Cause once I gave her the access to the shit, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga, she wasn't on it, so I'm like, fuck it, I cut your grass. I'm like, shit, I cut my grass and I go down and cut his grass. So that's how it all started and shit. And then last year, make a long story short, then last year, you know what I mean, like I was just getting, as I'm cutting, I'm getting clientele. Like going back to what you're talking about, having your your memorabilia, or not memorabilia, your like your hat or your shirt or whatever, like you know what I'm saying, like so you can see you'll walk in, yeah, exactly, your apparel, you'll walk in billboard, there you go. And then so me cutting the grass, that's me, that's my billboard. Yeah. I'm cutting and they looking at it and they like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Especially when I'm cutting like corner houses and shit like that. That's one of the best ones. When you cutting corner houses, I cut treaters and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, like I got clients from when I was cutting at treaters, and then I got a client because I was here. So all my shit is in the same wheelhouse in Garfield. Then when I started putting up the pictures or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I just cut Joy Beeman, be safe. I just cut Joy Beeman this yesterday. Shut up. But no, I just cut Joy Beeman grass yesterday or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she hit me up or whatnot. You know what I mean? So,
let me say this: what grasses, what yards do you like cut?
I mean, I like residential. I'm saying like residential more than commercial, man. Because I mean, I cut Applebee's before. You know what I'm saying? I cut Applebee's in Tramutation before. You know what I'm saying? But residential I like, and especially if you got the like I don't have no bad person. I cut Flex and Twine. I cut you know what I'm saying like I cut people that I've known for years, and I also have new clientele. But I'd rather do commercial because I don't have no problem, especially how you can do cash apps and all this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Good. So I think that's where you should go, and I think you should incorporate this with it.
Right.
I think when you cut people grass, you should talk to them because you do that anyway.
Yeah, like they gotta cut your grass.
You cut
Look
the
at-
grass chronicle.
Y'all saw how I left them waves in your shit, nigga.
For sure.
Y'all want me to cut your shit?
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
yeah,
a good
hey,
one.
Nut, hey, Nut, tell them. I'm saying like, hey, we got busy. You know what I'm saying you didn't help me out. You didn't help me out when I was trying to catch up. You didn't help me out and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I made them niggas grass look good.
You know what I'm saying?
Put the
Had
waves
they
in
shit-
it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
had they shit
Same
looking like
difference- same difference.
they took a do
And see, you
rag
know what? I
off.
just thought about that. See, the waves for your grass is good. There's people I see doing carpet with that wine leaving the wave. That don't mean it's always clean.
Right,
No, you still
That
Yeah,
wave,
yours is a little bit different.
See, this is a man that know what he's talking about. Everybody don't know. Even, and I ain't hating on nobody, but it's people that'll use the equipment and if it's gonna clean the surface dirt stain, but that one stain that
It's
the
deep.
wave is in there and it
Yeah,
look good and it
it's
just smell
deep.
like wet water. It don't, you know what I'm saying? But not to sound like that, but I just been cleaning carpet for a long time, and
Yeah,
I
you
know
know.
I cleaned for move-ins in the Jewish neighborhood where we talking about the Jewish family is coming in here to make sure this is what it is. We want it to smell good.
Yeah,
we ain't
that's
got, and my machine don't do the wave to looking like that. We don't do that.
Let me hit y'all with something. And these words just bust me open the other day because this is why I'm making that transition, right? My price you paying is for my experience. It's not for your budget.
Right.
You hear what I said?
Yeah,
The price that
It's
you
going-
paying is for my experience, not your budget.
Barry
so
McKissick-
all that shit you was just talking about, that's what people pay for. You charging too low. Right now it's
That's
okay because you have to show people your value, but as soon as you feel like you working too hard, take the load off with your value.
That's
You
one
can
thing.
do that.
That's
And that's like it was a white dude. It was a white dude at my job. He said
That's what Barry said. That's what Barry McKissick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Barry, but that's what Barry McKissick said. Like, cause I'm a fucking advocate with this fucking barbershop shit. Cause I got 3 heads that gotta get fucking cut and shit. So like that was something that I talked about. And we're gonna have Darby, I guess, soon.
yeah.
Darby,
Show my niggas Darby
coming
Sanders,
soon.
man.
You know
Fade
what
to
I'm
black,
saying?
man. Go
Yeah.
check him out. Get your shit lined up. Look
So,
good like
you know
me.
what I'm saying? Like, so I'm gonna ask him as well. You know what I'm saying? Then I got one of my OGs coming on as well. So just having the different generations, or you know what I mean, whatever the case may be. But that right there, he said something about that. He was like, "Yo, I'm doing it for my experience. I've been doing this." Cause he used to come out here in high school. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I just want, I want that. You know, I'm just like, I'm like, damn, I might do it. I'm just getting, I'm just getting a little in my head. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
Did you remember what you was about to say?
it was a dude. It's a white dude at
Oh,
my
you said
job.
white, yeah.
I asked him, do you got carpet at home? He said, yeah. I said, do you ever get it clean? He said, yeah. We go to Stanley. I said, how many rooms? He said, just one. I'm like, damn, Stanley? I said, what they charge you? He said, 100. I said, I whipped up that car so fast. I said, man, call me up. And then that's when I think I did somebody carpet that weekend. Showed them a picture. I said, I don't want you to just think I don't know what I'm talking about. When you ready to call me, save you some money. Because one room for 100 and they come with the steam, that ain't it.
Funny story. Right now, just call and bro. First the video. First, I shoot niggas music video for $80, bro, because I didn't know the value. But I had to get that in so I could have the experience. So all the stuff that you learning, pricing out, finding the different
Thank you.
chemicals and stuff like that, do all of that because that's how you gonna create
That's
your
that
formula.
trial and error.
But this is the experience I speak to. Boom. They just called me the other day. Wolf called me. He say, damn, Jake Paul and them coming down here. Tyrone Willie. I gotta have a photographer down here. Gotta come down here and take
I
fuck with
saw
Jake
that.
Paul and them.
I saw
I'm
that.
like, all right, bet. They really just hyped about Jake Paul for real. He
Right.
from
'Cause
Wycliffe.
he
He a
from here.
Cleveland
He
dude.
local. Yeah, he
all
local.
this stuff. Boom.
Yeah,
they
yeah.
pumped about him coming in. They trying to get something viral out of him.
You got the flip side too.
Yeah, so exactly.
You got
so,
the flip side.
boom, he leave or whatever. Tyrone Willie pulling up. Him and DJ KY sitting over there. DJ Ryan, these the biggest DJs in the city. They sitting there. He like, what you know about this dude? I was like, man, I don't know what the fuck to ask him. I come over there just interrupt their conversation. I'm like, look, man, he X5-time champ. This, that. He done lost his last hit. They like, all right, cool, bet. The nigga pulling up in the Suburban. They don't know shit about the nigga.
And why do he feel like that's a good idea to fight that man?
I'm talking about Jake Paul.
Yeah. Why do you feel like that's a good idea?
He trained though. He trained. I can't. That's why
No,
I say this to
been
people all
doing
the time.
good.
That's like people think. I can't fight. No, at this point, there's levels to fighting, bro. And once you get to a certain level, yes, once you train enough on a consistent basis, you good enough for. Once you test yourself, you'll see. But you good enough for the match. So I think Jake Paul good enough for the match. I think it's scary.
But it's boxing.
It's scary, but
Hey,
boxing, right?
all
So
I'm gonna
it's
say
tough.
is, if you think he good enough for the match, after the show is over, I need to holler at you. Because I mean, you got what I need.
Yeah, I do.
Because it's not a good idea to go in there and fight an X5-time champ.
He boxing him, though.
But
right?
it's boxing though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
boxing,
it ain't-
okay.
It ain't
Yeah,
the
it's
ring.
You
boxing.
said that to me already.
Yeah,
you
I
said
told him,
that.
I'm
You
like,
said
it's boxing.
that.
Oh,
It's
so it ain't-
boxing.
yeah.
It's not.
Tyrone Woodley a
ain't
boxer,
that-
though,
They
ain't
ain't
he?
like an
No,
I
you
mean, I
can't
don't
always
know.
say
It's-
MMA.
just
Now
a-
he
just a trained
says
killer.
that he considers himself.
Oh,
good
he
at
is,
his
he is
hands.
MMA.
He get a lot of knockouts,
Right.
but I wouldn't say he's a great boxer. I think once again, just like you said, the wand. Like you know,
Yeah.
a lot that you see. Like
Remember,
I know
hey,
somebody that
and,
get
and
good
only reason why I
knockouts.
said that, because remember where you put my name down in that group?
Yeah.
The dude name that everybody said, that everybody was commenting the most,
Yeah.
that's what he do. He got the wand. And it just leave the nice looking waves on there. But the tough stains, when they dry, it's gonna be, you gonna still see it. If you got an eye, you gonna
Well,
still see
I tell you what. As I grew as a videographer, I got all the clients from the bad videographers, no matter if they had the name or not. I can sit here and call out, which I would never do business wise, but I can sit here and call out every videographer that clients ever brought to me. Like, yeah, what's the name? Fuck my shit up, man. Can you fix me? You know, I get that a lot. So be there. Don't. I never got into that with them. All the videographers still like me. I ain't in the politics of saying what's wrong with your shit, because I got shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Right.
what I would say is that be there, because is it an overflow of people always, especially in Cleveland, it's a small market still right now where you at.
Yeah.
But be there, because those clients still will need their carpet clean no matter how much the marks look good.
And it's the same way on the grass cutting too, because like shit, I got a client that I cut. I was cutting one grass and he lived around the corner, old school cat, and his doggone brother-in-law was cutting the grass and shit. And he like, when I got there or whatever, he like, man, you fuck my grass up, this and that and that. Like, they damn near fell out, because they got a good lawn or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, hey, look, hey, and then he like, man, I can't do this shit no more, man. He like, I survived a heart attack and all kind of shit. He like, man, I ain't doing this shit no more. So, you know what I mean? We good to go. Like, we dope. So, you know what I'm saying? And I tighten them up, but like, you know, leaving, like we said, leaving them waves and shit, or, you know what I mean? Like, and he can attest to it. Like, he rode with me, like, hey, we get busy. We get busy with that cutting.
That's why I
you heard
put
me?
the deodorant, the air freshener out. So when I leave, it don't just smell like you got, man, my carpet clean. Why it just smell like wet air? No. You know how you walk in
Yeah, you
somebody's
gotta
house and
love
you
what
smell
you
the
do,
bleach.
man.
But yeah, you gotta take. I mean,
You smell the bleach, you gonna think, ooh,
Right.
it's clean, and I smell bleach, so I
You
know
gotta
it's
love what
clean.
you
And
do,
then I mean,
man.
I think that's the moral of the story on that. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, you gotta like Congo was just saying, and what you just said, Peanut. You gotta like it. Like, I didn't never think. Excuse me. That I would want to fucking be outside in the sun and this and that. But
Yeah, I'm good.
you know
On
what I'm
that,
saying?
though. I applaud you though.
But since I don't hoop and shit no more, or whatever, I already don't bowl. You know what I'm saying, like, I don't hoop and shit. You know what I'm saying, like, I'm retired. You know what I'm saying, I'm retired from the hoop and shit, whatever. So that's like my workouts. But you know what I'm saying, like, that's my workout shit.
I
So
ain't gonna hold you.
that's what it is. But
That
I'm
is-
getting paid for
even
it.
when
though,
I
you know
go,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
I'm getting paid. I won't
just like
get.
you
I
said,
won't get
you
paid
woke
for
up and
Randall.
you ain't wanna. I don't wanna go. I had him.
In my head, I'd be like that. In my head, I'd be like that.
That day,
Yeah,
the
but you be
rain
getting your
day.
ass
But
up.
I get my ass up. You know what I'm saying?
The
'Cause-
rain
because-
day.
Ask Markus.
I had a
he called me and was like, "Hey,
It's
Jay,
raining.
man, it's raining, man. I don't really want to do this motherfucking
I had two people.
Ask him what
Oh, I don't
said.
cut it
Ask him
rain.
what
I don't
said.
cut it rain.
Ask him what I said. What I say?
He's like, it's too early to be canceling on the rain.
It's too early in your business for you to be canceling.
Oh, yeah, that's a fact.
I was
Yeah.
out
Oh, no,
there.
that's
Though.
a
It
fact.
was raining though.
Yeah,
but I
go
was
get
out there.
that.
But yeah, that's like
Oh,
a
yeah.
workout because if you got stairs, I gotta put that baby up the stairs and down.
But yeah, but I mean, well, my business, I don't do like, and this,
Yeah, you
this
really
is like,
can't- you
I
can't
don't,
do
I don't,
too.
I don't like
That's
cutting it rain because that's wear and tear on my, on
Coffee,
my
nigga,
shit.
go get
For
that.
real.
Like, dude, yeah, oh yeah,
It's a
dude.
health hazard.
I fucking had that too, but it fuck people grass, especially like if I got my big boy out there, I call it Big Yellow and shit. But if I got my big boy out there, and then like shit, yesterday, dude, I keep getting this shit fixed over at fucking B&B fucking Toro, whatever the fuck. Like this is my third time. I had to take this shit tomorrow or whatever and shit. That went down. So then I had my Big Yellow, so I'm like, all right, I'll bring Big Yellow down or whatever and shit. Pull the cord, like I already cut 2 yards, whatever. Pull the cord, motherfucking cord snapped and shit. Fuck. So now I'm lightweight fucked on the low because I'm halfway cutting the grass, but you know what I'm saying. So we had to saddle up real quick. Me and Dante saddled it up. Came back to the crib and got my other joint, my reserve. You know what I'm saying. Then went back and finished the day out and shit. You know what I'm saying. But like yeah. So I mean, it's like when you talking about having your material and having your things, having like it's all about having backups, dog. Like I've been invested. Like I ain't like this is a wash. Like I ain't gonna be in the. I'm not gonna be in the red, but I'm not gonna be in the black. You know what I'm saying? But if anything, I mean, well, I'll probably get some shit from taxes once I do my shit, because you know a lot of pay. You know, you can do a lot of cancel. I mean, a lot of payoffs or whatever, because you know receipts and shit, gas and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Like, so it got busy.
I think
but that's,
when we skipping, because we was talking about job and we was talking about business,
Right,
like that.
Yeah,
I think one of the things with a job is that you don't really care about the relationships. Usually at the job, you about to fuck somebody up, right? Like your job, usually you got somebody you like. You know what I'm saying? You got about 3 motherfuckers like, nigga, you beat your ass. So I think job is business is about relationships.
Facts.
Even with a messed up yard, right? If I got a good
fact.
relationship with you and I have cut your grass. Remember the one disaster from us? Like I'm DJing Rob and them mom 60th birthday party and the first damn song, the speakers blow out.
Exactly.
They pay me all the money.
Right.
Ain't nobody dance.
How the fuck did we get that shit cracking again?
We did not.
We
no,
did.
we used no.
Something happened.
I think we used one speaker or something like that.
Yeah, it was something, bro.
But it wasn't the way that we was gonna do this shit.
Yeah, how we
how
do
was
it.
gonna do it.
Hey, we was at the
It was like one speaker, though,
at
you
the
know what I'm
guitar shit, like we about to nigga, this shit about to be hard. And they got the best speakers and shit. Them bitches blew. We was like,
Listen, man. So it's
that
about
shit
relationships and business too,
That's a
because
fact.
sometimes, man, people, I see this meme everywhere, but you know, we'd go back to McDonald's and they'll fuck up on our order over and over again, right? But black business, and I'm speaking specifically to black business, fuck up one time and you done made a whole post, you done killed their whole momentum, everything.
And that's why I wasn't even gonna be mad about it. I just knew.
Because
on the
no
shirt
one can
side, I
happen to
can't
you.
go. I
In
can't
this
go back to
business
Rick.
world,
You know,
your
on the
relationship
shirts.
is
That's
every.
cool.
Your relationship is everything, because
Right.
somebody, if you really out here foul, then your business can be in jeopardy, especially by somebody's account or what they feel like they went through. So relationships is important.
Oh, yeah. And to caveat off of that situation yesterday, at the same spot where my lawnmowers went down. So this is this lady next door to my client, lady next door and shit. White woman or whatever, or the white woman or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't trying to go race or whatever, but it is what it is. Like she this is the second time she said something to my son yesterday, to Dante, the 15-year-old. Said something to him, so talking about like it's grass in my yard, like they property line, like it's like where you at right now, like that where your left arm at what you call it?
Here?
Yeah, it's like so I gotta cut that
Right.
in the grass was gonna come in your driveway. The driveway is you. The driveway is you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. So I knocked on both of the doors or whatever and shit. She ain't answering. So then she was outside in the back when I came back from getting the, you know what I'm saying, like after we had to come back home or whatever and shit. And I had to tell her, man. Like, I had to tell her. I didn't do it in a disrespectful well, I didn't do it in a cussing disrespectful way, but you know what I'm saying. Like I had to let her know, like, yo, like, you gotta relax. And then you talking to my son, like, because I'm like, I thought we had this understanding already. So, and with that being said, my client, Mr. Alfonso, you know what I'm saying, he like, look, don't worry about her. He's like, I go talk to her, this and that. This is before I talked to her. He was like, I don't want to lose you because of what she on. You know what I'm saying? So
there you go.
So that's going to the business of who I have, and then I get texts or whatever and stuff like I said, shout out to Joy Beeman, but like Miss Joy, you know what I'm saying, that was my first time cutting her grass today, but then she hit, you know what I'm saying, she hit me up or whatever, so the clientele be growing like one by one here and there with this and that. So
that's what it is. That's the most important. A lot of my business is word of mouth. Even with Fat Ninja, it wouldn't have done so well if I didn't fight these niggas, bro.
Right.
If I didn't bleed and shit with them niggas, that shit wouldn't have been the same thing. It just wouldn't have.
Hey yo, so we gonna wrap up in a minute. Unless y'all got some other little cute stuff y'all want to talk about, but hey, I wanted to Sneaker of the day.
Oh, sneaker of the day.
What we got?
Oh shit, what I get?
Grab your sneakers. Go ahead. Grab your sneakers.
Marcus got
Old
fives.
school.
Hold on.
I got
Cortez. All for the OGs right here, nigga. And I got my
let me go to
I got my shoestrings.
Oh, he got the sneaker of the
tucked
day
in.
right in his hand.
Let me go to a while.
I'm about to say,
Hey,
if I'd have knew that, nigga,
Hey, 'cause I want some of them. I've been looking on StockX, but they ain't.
All
I
right,
want the blue ones. They
what
ain't
you
got
got?
them.
You got some Cortez.
Old
What you
school
got?
Cortez, with the gold laces on that thing, looking like a real
Camera right here.
Oakland nigga.
Camera to your right.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and I got the laces tucked in because I ain't a poo putt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Marcus, what you got?
Just some regular Jordan 5s, plain Jane.
You say it's regular.
Last
You say it's soft. You say it's soft and shit. You know what I'm saying? Congo, what you got?
LeBron 11, phone posit,
Throw it to the camera. The camera to your right. Throw it to the camera.
Miami Heat colorway.
Hey, them some of the best LeBrons to hoop in right there too.
It's a basketball shoe.
And I'll finish it up. What's these? The threes or something like that? LeBron's.
They're my favorite LeBron.
I call them the Oilers. I call them the Oilers. You know what I'm saying? I got a Warren Moon. Shout out to Flex and Twine. He gave me a Warren Moon jersey or whatever is upstairs, whatever. So if I did get dressed today, I would have put this on. But hey, we doing this shit in my basement. I ain't got to get flashy and castle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. But
I would have got fly and set in the
never
basement.
worn. Never worn yet either. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worn yet. I ain't even worn yet. I haven't worn yet.
What?
Yeah, them my favorite LeBron.
I haven't.
Them
blue
white
ones,
yeah, I was just about to say,
I
with
was
the
on
gold on them
StockX,
Jones.
looking for them
yeah.
boys.
Well, the black, red, and whites, but I used to exactly.
I took his. I stole one
I
of
had
his
the
back
black.
in the
I
day.
had the black and gold ones.
Nigga, I never gave him back.
I had the black.
I never gave him back.
All the clothes we got, nigga, shit. Let me see these.
I had the black and gold ones. I had the black and gold ones back then or whatever. And then the other, I forgot what LeBron's that fucking John goddamn got stolen and shit because he put it in his locker or whatever. I don't know if he got.
I remember that day.
Locker.
I remember when
Nigga,
that happened.
hot.
I remember that shit happened.
Nigga, I was hot.
He like, what you mean? They ain't in there.
Man, what the fuck you mean?
Like,
that was.
I put him in
Yeah,
that nigga was studying like goddamn.
Man, what?
I'm just waiting for the day. I ain't gonna lie, JJ. I'm about to sell all my shoes for you even get a chance to do that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm about to put them bitches on eBay.
I told Dante already. I said, shit, nigga, we ain't sharing shoes, Jack.
Bro, listen here,
I'm
Jack.
like, nigga,
Listen here.
I'm like, nope. You gonna work for your shit and buy your shit.
You want to use that shit you learned in the gym?
He and them babies in the school for sure.
No,
don't touch my kicks.
He getting in there. He in that wheelhouse. Because I'm at the, like most of my, but I got like some 10.5 and shit like that. Like, but since I broke my ankle, like a lot of my sneakers are 11s and shit. But he in there, but he regular. He basic. He want the, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh shit, he just got some. My wife, we, and then Diamond, and then him. They went 3 ways on some fucking some Jordan shits from off of Godex or whatever and shit, like some fours. The Cement
I
fours.
I don't keep up as much no more, so
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
No,
which
it's
ones.
just
I know them
it's
Travis Scott ones and everybody want right now.
with
Niggas
the
crying
behind,
over
with
the blue, basically
yeah,
the
the
blue
blue and
version.
white ones.
The
Backwards check.
the cactus.
The backwards check.
Hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, but it's
them
it's
hard.
these.
It's just for the record, Canes is hitting.
What's
It
that?
is.
Raising
Niggas
Cane's,
mad.
baby.
Raising Cane's fire.
Cane's.
Oh,
Them tenders
those
in there
are
is fire.
threes.
I've
Yeah.
been seeing that
These are
like
threes.
for a minute now. I never went in there.
It's a Columbus thing. It was a company that really they boom because chicken fingers and fries, right? Boom. How
Right.
easy could that be?
Right.
You boom, and they give you like this little garlic bread with it. They got the little original
own
dipping
little-
sauce that everybody got like
man.
orange or like.
Oh, like
to me,
some-
it's like good burger sauce.
Right,
to me.
right.
That's what I always thought.
Oh, you
They got
said
the good
raisin-
burger sauce.
Raising Cane's and chicken tenders in
Oh.
there.
Oh,
Yeah, I be
oh
seeing
shit!
them
Oh,
shits
hey,
in,
I'm
yeah.
glad you. Oh, that was a perfect segue, and I'm glad both of y'all is here. Especially, I'm glad that Congo is here, and I had that like, hey, do you still look at food the same, Marcus? Like, you know how you used to have the flyers, like, whoa, like this is that, like,
That's why I
He
don't
still
go
be,
to certain
he
places.
still do that
Yeah, you
shit
can't
because
give
then
me
he
that
said it
little
in our
portion.
little chat group like, "What the hell y'all going to XO for?
Yeah,
$100
you can't
steak
give
for
me the little
what?
portion.
They got them
Yeah.
2 sirloins for $6.
shits like-
right
them
in the
shits like
what's it name? He
$130.
put his
That's
cooked
what I'm
steak
saying.
in
I
the
can
chat.
go right to the west side. I can go to the west side market and get a
I gotta
one
take this nigga
and
to,
a
like,
half
a real
pound steak
steakhouse
for
one day,
$20. So
Oh,
this
man,
one
you
and a
got-
half
you-
pound steak downtown gonna be over $100. What's the
But
difference?
you gotta taste that,
my God.
like them chefs.
is the
I
difference?
think you
And-
paying for the chef too, bro. Cause
And some of them
Some of
meat,
them
some of
chefs,
them
them-
meat is like
What they
top.
world class?
Yeah,
Cause they
yeah.
work there. You gotta be a world class chef to cook the steak at
Hell
I'm
yeah.
saying-
If you fuck up that steak, nigga, how many you gonna fuck up for you?
I mean,
that shit-
what's the difference in that,
that
chef
shit's
and
so good,
Outback
man.
chef? This is a steakhouse.
you just gotta go
The
taste both of
prestige
them
of the
motherfuckers.
company. What's the
it's
difference between the
What kinda-
McDonald's burger chef and the one at Red Robin, nigga? It's a little different.
I mean, it might be a little bit different than
Yeah, that's
maybe
what I'm
you
saying.
see
One got
McDonald's got black
instructions,
pepper
the other
only.
one is cooking.
Yeah, he just
oh yeah.
throwing the powder that came in the bag on that bitch.
Hey, Nut, what you
Slap
say?
it.
Hey, what you say about the burger? Like when you came to the B-Dubs when
Oh,
I
man,
made advice
nigga.
when you tried to
Yeah,
get it made
they
again.
tried to give me that shit. I ain't want that shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Joe made this burger for me, man. He dipped that
It's
bitch
a
in the
specialty,
in the
it's a specialty
buffalo
burger.
Yeah.
in the buffalo ranch. I mean
Yeah.
buffalo garlic sauce. He dipped
Yeah.
the whole burger in that thing and
Right.
then made dressed the burger up.
Right.
Oh man, that shit was like the best shit I ever had in my life.
B Dubs burgers legit.
I told them niggas to do it. They just threw the sauce on top.
Oh no.
Like no, it didn't
That's
work.
what I'm saying. It's a nigga cooking.
Right.
It's a nigga doing instructions.
Okay.
Two different things.
Okay, so I can
Two different
so if they
things.
don't if they
That's like
they
a nigga
gonna
like
give
with
you
this, with a this, with a this. He go, bro.
let me see an 8-ounce ribeye $75. Now an 8 ounce that ain't even a pound.
But it's gonna be a nigga
But
like
I'm gonna
Emerald
I'm
in
gonna
the
go
back
over here to this
whipping
West
your
Side
shit.
market with this people
Milk.
that this is what they do. They breed cattle and come up to here to this Cleveland market and sell fresh cattle.
Yeah.
I buy me a fresh
I mean, you
one
might
and
as
a
well
half
go buy a
pound
steak and
steak
cook
for
that
$20.
motherfucker for yourself then.
I done got an 8 ounce for $75 with this 1.5 fresh cattle for $20. What's the difference in the steak? That this steak over here is less ounces and $55 more than this fresh
The
cattle.
value of it to you.
20.
That's it. That's the only difference. The value of it to you. So if you value that motherfucking
Fresh cattle.
Walmart meat,
Since when
more
was
than-
fresh cattle bad? That's the way it
No, I
makes
ain't
it
gonna
to
lie.
me.
You're on point.
XO is
West Side
the
Market
best,
a gem.
and the
If you
West
can-
Side Market is bad.
If you if you
or
get meat
Outback
from the
is
West Side
bad.
Market, you on point. I ain't gonna lie.
You
Whoever
don't-
you
Outback ain't fresh
It's the
cattle.
small
You don't
farmers.
think?
No, we definitely go to West.
Yeah,
West
it
Park.
do,
I mean,
like
I don't know.
Texas
I-
Roadhouse, where
it's
you
just-
can go in there and
you
they got
a lot of
steaks
them
cut up in
restaurants-
front of you.
Look,
to grab. I want that
the reason
one.
you paying that much, you paying for the ambiance,
And the
you
name.
paying for the
And the
that
name.
too, the motherfucking bitch
I'm
in
paying
there
for
just
that- for that
paying the
little,
violin.
The little
When you
coleslaw
go to a
cup
real
of mashed
steakhouse like
potatoes they
XO or
give
something, you paying for the quality of the meat. You don't got no
Yeah.
20-year-old age New York ribeye, bro.
And,
You
and, your,
ain't
and,
got
your,
that.
and your side is small. It's about this wide as this. Mashed potatoes, $13.50. For a fruit cup, boop, done. Cut it. $13.50. Come on, man. Cut it.
It's about the experience, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I seen a dude. The dude was on IG. He's like, "Yeah, I'm cooking lamb chops today." He was a big dude. He had 6. I'm thinking like that ain't even enough for me. Six little
lamb
them
chops?
Six lamb chop, that's enough.
That's enough. them
You're
little
not
lamb
supposed
chops?
to eat to get full at these
Come on,
restaurants
bro.
too. I've
Now, look,
never,
come on,
I've never
man.
seen nobody eat to get full
The
at
little
those
lamb
kind of
chop.
restaurants.
The lamb,
though.
lamb chop is a
just
one bite
for
meal.
the
You're supposed to
experience
eat.
That's like a
and the
nugget.
taste.
Yeah, you're supposed to eat.
It's a nugget on the bone. A lamb
I
chop.
agree,
A
I agree
nugget.
with the lamb chop.
It's a nugget.
I buy here like from the West Side.
I
Market,
might
we'll
need
buy-
12. It's a
saying, like,
nugget.
yeah,
They
You
lollipops, or you get the lamb
Then
with
that,
the rat.
and then frog.
Right,
Yeah,
you hear what he
right,
said?
lambs.
Lollipops.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I was a kid and I was
'Cause the
hungry and
rest
I
of
was
it
eating
fatty.
blow pops,
What's the fuck
lollipops,
out
how many of them I need to feel good about myself? One ain't enough.
Lamb
That's how I do it, like lamb
That
chops.
little
and then,
lamb
like,
chop, you
then-
take one bite, loop,
Yeah.
it's done.
And then like
The
frog
bone,
legs. is
That's why I don't
small.
eat beef ribs. That big
Frog
ass
legs is
bone
small.
with a half a bite of meat.
You can
Yeah,
get
I
a
don't
lamb.
like beef ribs.
Cut it.
No, hell no. No, you don't.
Oh,
no,
like, but like
hell
maybe-
no.
That's
Beef
it.
rib back.
I got that from
Flintstones.
Angie
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time. That was my. I had never had it. I went to Angie's one time when I was working at the hospital on
Niggas just
lunch.
eat the skin off the
Yeah,
back of the bone.
Yeah,
Ripping
a
the
big ass
membrane.
bone.
Yeah.
That's the biggest bone you
Tasting
can
the
see.
barbecue sauce like this.
This what y'all need to get hit to. I don't know if y'all ever did it before, like barbecue on the turkey. Like you know how people like deep fry turkey and shit like
Yeah.
that. But like, nigga, what we've been doing the last couple of years, I looked it up because I go on my little binge watches on YouTube, my little rabbit holes, and like a whole turkey, like a big turkey and shit, a big bird. Put that bitch on the grill, and then like instead of it being like ham normally, because we don't eat pork and shit
Right.
in the house or whatever.
When they got that
So,
smoke flavor like in
So
here.
like I mean like you'll base it the way you want to, whatever, do the 1-2, and then we got this little thing that it sit on, and so it sit up vertical.
Oh, okay.
But it go on the grill, and doggone man, juicy. You know what I'm saying? Normally normally
Turkey be
turkeys
dry,
used to be dry
yeah.
as shit. Yeah.
After
so,
the
like,
first
this-
How long
Yeah.
it take to cook it like that?
Shit, like if you do your unthaw process the night before, and then have it, or like prep it the night before, and then once you put it on, shit, like I don't know, it's about like 3 or 4 hours at that shit, but it ain't no long time. It ain't
That
no
ain't
all day
bad.
process.
Like if
It's not an all day
you
process.
that's something you can wake up on Thanksgiving morning at 8 and cook, and dinner be ready at noon.
She do it. She make it. I just showed her the video on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And then she perfected it, and so now that now you know what I'm saying, like her mother, her my mother-in-law, grandma-in-law.
Yeah, it tastes better.
Everybody,
than that.
they
Anything
like,
is
yo,
better than that oven
they
on the
bought a
turkey
bird.
side.
And go, that dry. That's why I said that dry turkey shit. Like, I never liked it because that's why I was always been.
Yeah, that's why I
always been
like
a
dark
ham
meat
guy.
because I don't really like chicken breast. You go to
Right.
people play.
Oh well, I
breast.
like regular chicken breast or whatever, but
I really
you know what
cook
I'm
my own because they should be dry. I don't eat no dry food. I'm good.
All right, hey yo, so we y'all got anything else? I mean, hey, we rolling, man. I don't give a shit. I ain't got shit to do. I ain't doing shit. I'm calling off tomorrow. Shit. Hey.
Damn,
Man,
I
you
was
like
up
I'm
here.
calling
I
out.
was
Yeah,
only
I
going
know.
to work tomorrow because you was going to work tomorrow. I ain't going to work
Oh
tomorrow.
no, I ain't going to work tomorrow.
All right, fuck it. I'm
Shit.
calling out.
Hey,
I'm lying.
Hey,
Yeah,
I
I'm not
knew that.
even gonna play
I
like
knew-
I'm lying. I'm going
hey,
in.
I knew that Friday. I knew that Friday. I'm about to text my supervisor in a minute.
Yeah, I ain't got no
Shit.
PTO time, so
Hey,
I'm going in.
I got all kind of sick days, leave days. I got all that shit. I make that
ain't
shit.
got none.
And then
I'm
guess
going
what?
in.
The day I'm about. I mean, the
No,
the
I got
hours-
something. Come on.
What's up?
Pull up the 42 Doug nigga with the.
Ah, yeah. I was about to look at that earlier.
Yeah,
too.
man.
We
come
don't gotta
on,
pull
man.
that up, man.
No,
'cause I
I
showed that.
don't really want to watch it either, but
Yeah, that ain't.
I
I'm
gotta
in there
see it.
arguing with
I
these
wanna
niggas
see
telling me
what's
that I'm
what's
just
the-
looking at it in a sexual way. Once you use your tongue, you're being sexual.
That's, yeah, I'm
Period,
not
bro.
tonguing my kid like I'm tonguing my
I would
woman.
never make JJ digest this.
That looked at like
He
you
gonna
when
look
you
back like that.
when you in the bed with your woman and you trying to get the mood set and you kissing your woman on the neck. That's what it looked like to me.
kiss
What,
son.
do you have to-
Put kiss son. It wasn't even a kiss, bruh. Man, this shit was ridiculous.
Yeah, it
bruh.
was a sexual act to me. Not even. I'm not to say it was a harmful act, but the look of it. Someone who didn't know who he was,
Man,
didn't
I
know
was
he was a
arguing
rapper
with
or a
niggas about
celebrity,
this shit,
would
telling
see
me
that off the rip and assume there's something going on with him. And that
I'm
kid.
making it wrong. Like, no, nigga. I would never do this to, especially with all that's going
downtown
on.
Cleveland.
There's no way.
I ain't gonna play the audio because
Oh no, you don't gotta play the audio, bruh. Look at this shit.
Oh,
Right there.
you saw tongue. Oh, you
Bruh,
said. Oh, that's what
listen,
you talking about.
it gets worse, bruh.
You give him a sucker bite?
That,
Oh shit! I ain't showing this on the goddamn thing. My bad, y'all. Oh, this is what you looking at.
Man, bruh. Get the fuck out of here. I kiss my sons like that, bro. I ain't never extended my tongue out my mouth. Bruh.
Yeah.
nah,
I don't
we ain't
get
gonna-
that.
That's not it. That's not.
I
If,
feel like
if
he-
you don't know he's a celebrity and you see that, you're not gonna think that that's how he bonds with his kid. Or that's cool to do with your kid.
That's too far.
That's
I think it's
not
weird.
what- yeah, it
That's
looks.
terrible.
The look. It may not be
I don't
no
think
harm.
it's,
They
yeah,
cool.
I don't think it's no harm.
but
There. I just think
The
it's weird.
initial,
bad
the
intention.
initial
Yeah,
look
yeah,
of
yeah.
that
Initially,
is
I was like, man,
not
that shit
normal.
gay. He was like, Jay, how can you just say he gay? I said, that's how I call anything, bro. Like, if I pay too much for the backwood, bro, that shit was gay, bro. It cost
The
$8.
initial
that's the
look of that
perception.
is the
Right.
initial look of
perception.
that is not
so
gonna
I
be
ain't
good.
saying he a homosexual. I'm saying I
The
would
perception.
never extend my
Yeah,
tongue
to-
on
yeah,
my
to do-
children, bro.
Yeah, I don't even like kissing my daughter in the mouth, man.
Man, all that kissing shit stopped at 3 in my house, bro. Jax is over with for him now. Dap, he still
Yeah.
think he, nigga, what? Same difference, bro.
Yeah, my daughter
I'm
kissed
never
me. She'd be
going
like,
there.
give me a kiss, daddy. I'd be like,
I wasn't
kiss me
even.
right here.
I wasn't even hip to that shit.
Bruh,
Yeah,
they
right
tearing
there.
him up
Yeah,
too.
they on his back.
And I was arguing
That's what I'm
with
saying.
niggas, though.
For
Like,
people who don't know that he is who he is, the initial look of that is like, hold on, what's going on?
I don't even know him.
42
honestly.
Doug,
he
that's
a
my nigga,
little
man.
Detroit
I ain't
nigga.
really-
He under Yo Gotti. He under CMG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
He
he
sounds
under
like a
CMG.
Detroit
Ooh.
little pussy.
Hey y'all, that's word up. Hey y'all segue. Y'all making this shit way easy for me. Y'all three, cause basically I always say that we was doing. We've been podcasting before podcast was podcast and shit. You know what I'm saying, at the crib and all that shit, especially with the board and all that shit, or just sitting around. So while we on the rap side, so if it happens, who y'all got? Nori or Beanie Siegel?
On the verses.
Like a versus.
I
like
got
a
Beanie.
versus.
I got Beanie on there.
I
Beans.
mean, Beanie, my guy. You know what I'm saying? But what you got? What
I got
what
Beanie
you
on that one. Dory my nigga, but
Yeah,
Beans
yeah.
got more hits.
Yeah, I got Beanie anyway.
I like
Nori a
Beans,
little
but I
weak.
don't know Nori. Oh,
I ain't no Nori fan.
so you going Beans?
I like Nori.
See, we talking catalogs. So
Yeah, that's what I'm going catalog.
I tell you,
we
what
going like
this-
deep, like
I tell you
he
this,
More
brings-
niggas gonna
it's
know.
about
Hey, no,
influence.
you bring that DJ. You got that DJ mindset in
Well,
there for a
in this
little
mindset
bit. A
also,
little bit.
look who's doing well now.
You right.
Yeah. That's the whole reason that I came out. He in a roundabout way. He said it on the cause he was just on Drink Champs.
Yeah.
I just got done watching it earlier today.
Who Beanie was?
Yeah. It was dope. It was a dope ass
Yeah.
joint. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I like Beans. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah.
I like
I
both
just
of them.
go in
But
catalog because I listen to Noriega and shit like that. Him and Capone
yeah,
and shit.
Capone, right? Yeah, CNN.
But
CNN.
I don't know a lot of niggas who did. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they was trash.
I don't know a lot of niggas who did.
I mean, ain't no other
Yeah,
way to-
because he ain't in that
no other
network.
way to
Like
do
No,
it.
he wasn't in
I
that. He
definitely
wasn't
was
in
that. He was trash.
big into New York hip hop. I
90%
listened
of
to a
Wu-
ton.
90% of Wu-Tang.
Man,
trash.
I listen to all that shit.
I was a
Trash,
lyricist. I
bro.
was
He
kind of
wasn't
into
it.
lyricism before I was into bounce. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
yeah,
I was
you-
more on
yeah.
that side early. I like more hip hop than I liked it gangster rap than I do back now. I still liked it, but it
And I
kind of
was-
transitioned a little bit more. I think I was way more hip hop
I
at
was the
first.
flip. I was a flip. Oh yeah, he was more like underground. But I'm
Yeah,
saying, when I say flip,
hip hop
flip,
didn't
because I
steal
was
my heart when Brown
'cause
Sugar came
I was
out.
like Too Short, West Side Connection, you know, some Ice Cube, all those shit like that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I was with that.
You know, I
As
I
far as
agree
my
with it all.
favorite, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then, you know, but you always, you was the first one.
But as far as
that
Big
broke,
Pun, I was
like-
listening to him early.
Yeah,
I was
Big
listening
Pun
to
was
Cameron
nice.
for niggas even
Yeah.
know what Dipset.
I
I
just
was
was-
listening to that shit for
Yeah,
real.
I ain't get the
Confessions of Fire was hard. though.
Yeah,
That nigga-
like
that's
so.
when Cameron had his
I was
bars.
tapped into New York hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So
Shit, I ain't even get the.
they kinda even. honestly.
Yeah, they even, but
Yeah. What
more
you mean?
niggas know Beanie.
So I expect Benny to have the fans' heart.
Right,
but
right. That's what I'm
if
saying.
Streets
the,
heart.
If the New York audience show, you know, like if people was touring,
No,
like I
it's-
feel like
it's
Soulja
like-
Boy.
it's like-
yeah,
it's-
if the
it's
New
like-
York
I feel like
audience
Soulja
showed-
Boy killed Bow
It's
Wow.
like Philly and New York. You know
But
what I'm
Bow Wow did all his stuff was all structured. It was hits. It was.
Like all this shit.
So I resonated with Soulja Boy. His songs was the ones that moved me.
Yeah,
you know
clappers.
what I'm saying? The Bow Wow songs, them the one Bruce used to rap to. I'd be like, man, turn this shit off, Bruce. I don't give a about you with the all that shit.
Yeah,
I'm rapping to the soldier. I want to, you know what I'm saying? So that's my
Soulja had
personality.
hard
So
Oh, you
I'm
was Big
kinda-
Soldier?
yeah, I was
Yeah,
Soldier
yeah,
definitely
me too.
on the battle.
Big Draco.
I was Big Draco
Big
on the
Draco.
battle.
Yeah.
I'm definitely picking Soulja Boy over Bow Wow every
Yeah.
day of the week, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey,
dude.
that nigga had some
My
shit,
nigga
boy. He
Shad
had a
Moss, nigga, he was
motherfucking
down.
mixtape. Like that shit used to hit so hard.
Who?
Damn, you used to play that shit.
Soldier.
What the fuck was that shit
This
called, man?
Right here is his hardest song.
No, man. He had this
That's
shit
one- that's
called.
one of them, but
He had this shit called.
Hey, how y'all?
All right, I'm about to change.
Walked up, put it in number in my BlackBerry.
It was probably him and Lil B,
Zooted.
I think. Yeah, it was him and Lil B.
Zoot.
Of
That
Zoot.
shit was
yeah,
hard.
That was that was the Juice soundtrack.
But before you say what you about to say, we'll go because we still on the hip hop side. So this coming up, actually in 2 days, Tuesday, matter of fact, Dipset versus Locks. Who y'all got?
That's hard.
I hate both of them niggas.
You don't like the
Locks,
Locks, bro? Well, I'm a Locks
I love
guy,
the
but I
Locks.
love the set though as well. But
I love the Locks, man.
But Locks is my. I mean, but hit for hit because this is the whole thing.
I don't know how many hits
for
Sheek
team,
Louch
man.
got.
Sheek Louch is like one of the worst.
Oh, I knew y'all was gonna say that.
I'll be arguing with all the
has
niggas.
no
Man.
what's-
That nigga sorry.
Somebody
bro.
tell me a song Sheek Louch made by himself that was hot.
Yo,
This nigga only put a pipe bomb in your blender, bro. That's all I know. This nigga got that. I put a pipe bomb in your blender.
His
like,
best
bro,
love
verses
Sheek
was on the
Louch,
Locks
man.
Money, Power, Respect album. That was his best verses.
Dipset gonna watch them niggas, bro. What
I
they
don't
gonna
know,
do
'cause
when they
a lot
play
of-
something?
a lot of
Who am
Dipset
I?
trash.
Who am I?
That's Jewel.
It's like-
Jewel's better than
That's
all
what
of
I'm
them.
saying. Like them niggas balling. Like what you gonna do with that
Oh,
shit,
well, see,
bro?
yeah, you
Y'all
right.
ain't
I
doing none
forgot.
of
It
that
is a
shit.
compilation.
Like, y'all not
Yeah,
doing
because
nothing
Jadakiss
with
the only
that
one gonna
shit.
hold his own. Styles P got a couple tracks, but
Style
even
Speed,
The
man.
Dipset song, doom 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 doom, yeah.
That shit
Nigga,
go
what?
hard.
What they
That
gonna
shit
do
goes
with
in.
that?
Hey,
I'm ready.
Hey, that's when niggas. That's
They
when
pull that out.
That
nigga
shit's
play that
over.
shit. Nigga, somebody about to get slapped. Doot, doot. That- I used to be looking around like, oh shit, here come
Hey,
this
speaking of
shit.
that, y'all still ain't messing with the new Gucci, huh? Y'all don't listen to
I still fuck with new
Nobody.
Gucci. Mr.
Gucci
What's
is
that shit
wrong,
called
bro.
again?
I don't listen to new Gucci.
Nah, I like new Gucci.
That
I
nigga
fuck
not
like new
real,
Gucci.
bro.
You fuck with new Gucci?
New Gucci got bangers.
Oh my nigga, yeah, I fuck with new
Gucci
Gucci.
got
Bangers.
plastic surgery, bro.
I don't know what he got, but whatever he got,
Hey,
bangers.
listen to that.
Well, so you want the fat Gucci? You want
No.
the-
He was-
I just
he
took
got
that
bars.
the
Yeah.
nigga that French kissed his son. I took him off my playlist too, bro.
Hey,
You gotta
put
be
on
fucked
that.
up.
You gotta play
Yeah,
that Ice
yeah.
Daddy.
Ice
Gucci
Daddy, that's
Man,
what it's
Ice
called.
Daddy.
That's my
Boy,
shit.
what? He
That's
got
my
some
shit.
bangers on there.
He got a
What
joint.
y'all-
It's
what y'all
not
think?
the same though, bro. It's not the same.
He got bangers on
It's
there.
not
bro.
the same, bro. I can't.
He
listen
flowing
Ice
better.
Daddy
To
kind of
me, he
made me
flowing
feel.
better.
He give me the old Gucci feel.
He flowing. No, he a
on
lot
Ice
of
Daddy.
his bars is different than what they was back then. He rap better to me now. He got more
Ah,
substance in his
I don't
bars.
know because
I'm
I
not
would just
gonna-
listen.
I like
I
the
would just
drugged
listen
out
to,
I'm not gonna agree to that. One,
Yeah,
bro.
I like
Nah, I was
when you
just-
drinking
I was-
lean,
hey,
punching
actually-
niggas.
Telling you.
Hey, actually, me and the wife was in the car and shit. And then I for some reason, I don't know why I hate when women be fucking singing these trap songs and shit. For
I
some
love it,
reason,
man.
like,
Yeah,
but I mean, when we first got together, and shit, like, oh no, you know what I hate is that she know the song better than me, and
better
it's
than
like,
you.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
But like everybody looking at like, or like the Mr. The one when he first got out, the fresh out one or whatever
Yeah,
and shit. Like that
yeah.
album was cold. Then I listened to the one versus Mr. Roger Davis or whatever.
Yeah.
That
State
one,
versus
that was
Roger
dope.
Davis.
Yeah.
That one was dope.
No,
that was,
he got some bangers since
You know
he
what I'm
came
saying,
back
but-
home and got with Dior.
He got a couple
Kior,
joints, you know what I'm
whoever.
saying? But he got a couple joints.
got
I still fuck with him though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, what y'all think about? Do you remember the question you was about to ask? You was
No,
about to
I
ask.
was
something.
about to ask y'all about the Olympics, the black girl in the Olympics, and the
Oh,
basketball team.
The whole mental.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
needed
I mean,
it, man. 'cause
Simone
sometimes-
Biles.
Yeah,
Yeah, Simone Biles.
that mental shit be for real, man.
I mean,
like,
it's-
she
yeah.
probably got performance anxiety, man. Everybody,
they call it. It's something what it's called. It's called
she
the.
got
It's called the
vertigo.
jig.
Vertigo?
or the vid.
Yeah,
It's
which is
it's
like,
called something.
that fuck with her equilibrium or
Yes.
something, right?
You
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
think, as a gymnast, she do a bunch of.
It's called the
events.
figs.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's called like the figs or the. I forget how they name. It was something that it was like a little. I don't know if it's an acronym, whatever, but it was like because they said she kept looking up at the time, like before she would draw, she was like
Yeah.
looking up and
It
shit,
take
like
away-
she
it take away
she
your
wasn't there.
equilibrium. Yeah, it's
Right.
very
Yeah.
my the way I was explaining is like a CTE, but it's not from it's like a CTE, but it's not from collisions and stuff like that. It's from twisting.
Right.
It's from constantly spinning.
Obviously,
Oh,
I
damn.
ended up, so.
You know what I'm saying? So over time, you constantly practicing this thing,
Right,
just
yeah.
like a boxer. But it causes your equilibrium to be off. You twisting that motherfucker around all the damn time.
Right.
So you know that's why
mean,
walking crooked and shit.
miscalibrated. Like her shit off.
Right.
You know what
And
I'm saying?
I really wasn't tripping about that. Like my biggest thing, and you know I don't even smoke bud and shit, but you know with girly, with the track star and shit. You know
What's
what
her
I'm saying?
name,
How
bro?
Sha'Carri Richardson.
There you go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that, like just because like it's not like I said. It's like,
She was
like-
smoking
like,
shit,
Like
wasn't
everybody
she?
saying, kinda,
Yeah, she
oh,
was-
because
That was a good
her
joke, wasn't it?
mom had died.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Her
Oh,
mom
that's
had
fucked
died,
up.
so she was that was her venting.
That was
her
the
venting type
reason
deal
that
or
she
whatever and
said that
shit.
she
You know what I'm saying?
smoked.
Well, that's allegedly.
And
or
see,
whatever,
that be
that's
my
what-
thing about stuff like
what I'm
athletes.
saying?
Like, we don't always get the backstory of why. Well, this led me to do that.
Right.
Tiger, what was the backstory? Besides, we knew something was going on. We don't know what led me to go around this bend and crash my car.
Right.
The backstory was my mother passed. I'm young. I'm 21. I got the Olympics, the biggest moment of my life, and right here staring at me.
I agree.
I needed a break. I needed something, and this is what I turned to. We don't always get that part. We just she smoked weed. Like everybody else thinking like you'll be surprised how people you praise, and when they go home, so they close their doors.
Now,
They firing it up.
I was at that standpoint, right? Now I had an elder of mine, a guy that I consider a little older than me. He look at stuff from different ways, and he went in on me. He was like, "I ain't buying none of that, because what about the job that's supposed to be done, right? So what if you was a sponsor for her, right?
Right.
What if you was the people that put the money behind her, right?
bring a
So you
different
just telling
angle.
me you don't give a fuck now? You ain't say that when we did everything we needed to do, so you can be here to do what you need to do, right? It's a lot that go into this person getting to the Olympics,
Hey,
right?
that's-
So you can't just throw us to the wayside too. So what
That's
do we
a
say?
nice
So
take.
what? You flush our shit down the toilet?
Yeah, that's
You gonna run the Olympics in another 4 years? Well, what if we ain't make it to that?
Right.
Right? So
That's a
that's
good
the
take.
real
That's a good take.
accountability too. When people right, and that's what my face was.
That's
I
a
was
good
like,
take. Hey, that's a good take.
You right.
I feel you.
Me thinking about that shit, I wanted to go hit some dope. So I'm like, shit. I see why she hit that bud, nigga. She had a lot of weight on her shoulders. And She had niggas staring on it.
And that's how I felt
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
But what if I was the person that invested in her to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
there?
I understand that side
And I
too.
lost
That's-
everything.
that's
What if I was
fucked up.
Doritos or Nike or these next people that really to put her on this platform?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
And you told, and before your mom know whatever that shit, you made us believe. Right?
Right.
So now you don't give a fuck?
I
I ain't saying she don't give a fuck.
No, she said that though. That's what I'm saying. Like when
Oh,
you
she
look at
said
her
that?
post thing, she was kind of like, she was very nonchalant about her reasons after a while because she was like, I'm young, it'll be another Olympics. Like, I ain't gonna lie, whoever her public relation person is shouldn't have let her speak because she made it a little, she made it a little worse for herself because she was very like.
Nike
You know what
still
I'm saying?
said they sticking with her.
Oh no,
That's all you need. All you need is one big corporation to stand by you, and the rest.
But,
don't
I mean, but
follow.
No, I
Nike,
ain't taking that
but, I
away.
mean, but Nike did it with old buddy from San Francisco and shit.
Yeah.
They did that shit. They get
Well,
behind
they're
that
gonna
because
pander
they
us.
gonna that's what,
The black
that's
person,
what I'm
the
saying.
black, our talent
They
always
gonna
gonna
take-
get pimped.
yeah.
It's the first to get pimped, and
Facts.
if it's a heavy load to be moved, we gonna move.
Facts.
Oh no,
So is LeBron getting pimped?
facts.
Hell
mean,
yeah, because I see white
he
folks
is,
blaming
and
him
he-
for the China shops, but Nike
that
been
was-
building out them motherfuckers. Why we blaming LeBron for the Chinese people making shoes? They ain't
Not even the sneaker thing like that. That was like with the LeBron thing and
I just seen
a
on
couple
IG
of them.
last
It
night
was
that
it
he
was
out
more.
in the
They
concert.
said some
It
shit
was
about
it was
LeBron in
more
the
because
China shops.
it was more. No, it was because like it happened like last year or whatever and shit and like those cats like they because like China and shit got like. You know what I'm saying? Basically like concentration camp type deals or whatever and shit.
Them
You know what I'm
niggas
saying?
make
Yeah,
shoes
like they,
for life.
yeah, exactly. You know
That's what they
And-
do. That's their
And
job all the
when the
time.
dude, when the one coach or whatever said something about that, and then he got all that backlash. I forget what the coach was or whatever and shit. And then like LeBron like stood up. Basically, they was trying to say like LeBron or whatever he did. They stood up because they didn't want to lose. They didn't want to lose that China money. You know what I'm saying? Like none of these guys. Not even to put it on LeBron and shit. Like it's. These people don't want to lose this Chinese money.
Yeah, I mean,
This
it's-
Chinese.
it's- at
I ain't
the
talking
end
about
of the
just
day,
running
it's about the
sneakers.
money.
Like yo, they markets like for instance Dwayne Wade, like LeBron obviously. You know, what I'm saying all these Nike guys or whatever. Like those are the ones that's making this shit for them. Every fucking shoe that you see to your right or whatever and shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit coming from Taiwan or whatever. But China is one of the biggest markets of these Nikes being made or whatever, and it's for a low price. And then we paying fucking $200, $230 for it.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
go
saying?
to the big systems of
Yeah,
that
I'm
shit though.
saying.
We're not exploiting the Chinese people.
Yeah, no,
the
we not-
Chinese
yeah,
people
right,
is
right.
exploiting the Chinese people.
Yeah, we just got our
Right,
name on the
That's
shoe.
the cheap labor that they producing in their country.
They have, and to go to furthermore to go on that. I mean, because they, in they sweatshops, and that's what the fuck it is. I ain't even gonna do this. Like the sweatshops or whatever. Like yo, they got fucking nets around their fucking facility.
Oh yeah,
because,
that's the
because
Apple
these
shop.
motherfuckers be jumping. You know what I'm saying? They be trying
Suicide
to
watch.
they like fuck it.
But
You know
this
what
is
I'm
the
saying?
cheap
Other
labor
than-
is
you
there
know what I'm saying?
because their governments just take everything, and not like capitalism here, where we actually get a chance to get some of our money.
And
those
that's
people literally
communistic,
work
but
for
that's
yeah.
communistic.
So
Like,
everybody
you know,
got the
that's
same,
communism.
right? And so they government just take all that money. So they're literally they got some of them in India got like some of the most people in this world. So they're exploiting their man labor, right? They got 1 billion people in that motherfucker. They make them work for nothing. But yeah, America takes advantage of that by outsourcing our jobs to over
That's
there
what I'm saying,
because
yeah.
we save a lot of money on here.
for the
So if we
the
feel
tariffs and all.
so fucking bad about it, then create the jobs here.
Yeah,
No,
like the
then
tariffs.
Nikes will cost $375 because you gonna have to pay Michael fucking $20-something an hour instead of Lean Wong. You don't pay that motherfucking rice, right? So it ain't us.
Or
For real.
Right,
just
right, yeah.
shit. Hey, you probably only pay. You probably just tell their ass like, hey, this what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Talk.
this what
Your
y'all doing.
mama said you the third daughter.
Right.
You ain't having no more daughters. Get
Nope.
your ass in here. So yeah, you right.
So yeah, I mean that shit different, man. And you know, and even going with that, that's a big thing about here. And you know, going to the you know, this whole this whole COVID shit that been happening the last couple of years or whatever. And these are things I wasn't even thinking about. I just knew I already told Nut or no, I thought this would go a little bit longer or whatever and shit. But I'll split it in two or whatever the fuck. But like even going with that, like it's some of the things that is happening here in our America or whatever, the USA or you know what I'm saying, the USA or whatever, you know what I'm saying, the home of the free, you know, it's starting to seem kind of communistic. They trying to make. I had to say communist. I don't know if I'm using the right word. Y'all can, any of y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. But what I'm saying is that, you know, like trying to force the COVID shots or whatever, all this COVID shit and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to force this. You know what I mean? Force it on us to like, oh well, you got to take this. Like for instance, like jobs, like the VA, like the, all nurses and doctors and all that shit have to take it. Like at first, I haven't took it. And I work at a VA hospital or whatever. Shit, I haven't took it. It was a choice. You know what I'm saying? Like they asked us, but now, you know, they trying. This is like they trying. Like some of these states is like or trying to mandate it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
It's
I don't
about
know how
it's
y'all,
about us.
You know what I'm saying?
It's about us. I seen a picture the other day on Instagram, and they had a whole bunch of little fish, and they together they made a big ass fish that was attacking the shark. And basically, I was having a conversation with him. Look at the job offerings that people offer because people are not willing to go to work, right? This is the same power we possess all the time. We just not willing to use it because we'll actually have something that we may have to sacrifice. So now McDonald's is giving away cash. Truck companies giving away cash. Nurses. I know a nurse that make, oh my God.
Dude,
Nigga, what? Just to travel and do the same shit that she do here, right?
Right.
And so we have that power already. The only reason they able to push this stuff on us is because we already accepted it. When we went in the house, we accepted it. When we put on the mask, we accepted it. So when we uniform in that way to stuff that they suggest, look at the CDC. How many times they changed their fucking mind? Huh? You want to go look down their website and say, this worked for this covered that. No, it don't work no more. Y'all should do this. No, that don't work no more.
They retract all that shit.
This the people that we listening to guide us on health expert.
Nigga,
right?
shit, Fauci been in like I think my wife asked me whatever, but nigga Fauci been in the system since like Reagan, like
Listen,
it's like,
This
this
is
is the
the
Reagan
70s.
era and shit. You know what I'm saying?
This shit is agenda
You know what I mean?
based, right? So
60s
as soon
and
as we
70s.
will, I know people that work in the hospitals, they hours getting cut. How the hospitals full?
I saw it.
What's going on? Right?
I see it now. I see it now because some of our wards, like some of our floors, is down. You know what I'm saying? And then like so they.
COVID
So
rising,
some
though.
of
Go
those
watch
nurses.
the news, Joe. COVID rising.
Oh no,
though.
I watch the
How?
news. Oh,
So
I know.
how?
Oh, yeah,
So
I
how? How does that make sense? You in the hospital?
How Sway?
right?
I don't know.
How?
I don't got the answer.
So that's my point. We're willing to accept the fact that we need the vaccination. Nigga, they don't even give you $100 incentives to take the flu shots.
Right.
You gonna give me $100 to take this shot? I don't want it.
They was giving us.
I don't want it.
They gave us. They trying to like now because they trying to do a reswing. Like if everybody, this came from Washington D.C. The head government or whatever. Like the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like it came from there and they the sedative is well they already doing the 4 hour. You get 4 hours of you know what I'm saying like paid time or whatever like 4 hours vacation or whatever and shit. But I mean, do it. Size up.
Why
man.
would- listen,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Listen.
what they offering y'all.
Listen,
That's what they
listen,
offering. That's
the
what they
only
offering.
time-
That's what they
listen,
offering cats. Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
hey little girl, come here. I got this piece of candy. Get in my fucking car. Like, what are we doing?
Hey,
What are
man,
they
I'm
offering?
not-
What is their benefit?
Hey, look.
Because guess what? This is where I'm really caught at. It's people with the vaccine getting the goddamn
They still getting
COVID.
the exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Yeah,
somebody
the-
just
That's
somebody
supposed
just
to something
got
said
the
thousands
shit.
of people
They got the
and they all was
vaccine.
vaccinated.
They
A
tell
year
them-
later,
What
nigga
you
got it
saying?
again.
Peter, what you saying? What you
Nigga
saying?
got vaccinated.
Right.
Year later,
Mm-hmm.
he got COVID again.
Yeah, I heard that.
Down
too.
bad.
Now you need a booster shot.
Yeah, already. Yeah.
Oh, how
On
many of
top
these?
of the shot.
How many of these we gonna
It
need?
lasts 6 months, then you come back and get another.
Now you
Hey.
boosted, and you know on Call of Duty with your power
Yeah,
turns.
exactly, exactly.
Now
Yeah,
you
yeah,
toxic
yeah.
crusader.
Hey, and we talked
Please
about
go
we talked
grow
about it last
another
week.
arm.
We talked about it last week and shit. The fucking monkeypox.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
monkeypox.
saying? Like it's a monkeypox or whatever and shit. Like that's a
Hey,
you know
I
what I
already.
mean? Like, so,
Monkeypox.
It's a
Yes.
Delta variant.
Delta
Yeah,
variant,
it's
and
the
then there's the monkeypox.
And the vaccine
COVID,
kill your ass too. I see
vaccine,
people who
flu.
die. I see people who die from the vaccine.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. That's the whole reason because like you know
My boy.
you got individuals that you know are already taking like for instance
Medicine.
for instance my wife I'm saying her medicine like you know what I'm saying like she got MS so MS don't go nowhere and shit so she take multiple pills a day for MS and then she a breast cancer survivor she take whatever you take for that blood thinners da da da.
See
You know what I'm saying? So like so
That should
you
be
can't
an
be adding
experiment.
this
it
new. This new
Yep.
shit, even with her blood
Yeah, you
thinners,
just gonna have a
even with her
cocktail of medicine just swimming around in your
even with
shit.
her blood thinners and shit, like nigga, they still can't balance that shit, and that been
Oh,
around
which
for a
one she
long
on?
because I don't yeah, Kumani,
See,
yup,
same
yeah,
thing my dad
and
be on.
it's
They be
fucking like
terrible, man.
they be
Blood
like, oh
thinner.
well,
Yeah.
it's too thin or this and that, and she gotta like she
Yeah, the
gotta
blood level get too low. She gotta automatically go to the hospital.
Yeah,
Yep.
she you know what I'm saying like yeah,
Listen,
dog.
man. It's taking McDonald's about a year to come up with a sandwich. 2, 3, if that, sometime when we
Right.
get a new one.
Yeah.
And they go.
We came
when
out
they
with
go
a
to-
new. We came out with a new disease and a vaccine in it. Just that
in a
quick.
couple months.
But guess what? Don't worry about that. Guess what else we came out with? Stimmy.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't.
We got the stimmies.
It, didn't,
Right.
it wasn't just
the
one.
distraction.
It was Johnson and
Right.
Johnson.
Yeah,
the
but
Nerva,
the
what's the
distraction.
other-
We give you the distraction. You
Pittsburgh.
good.
I think that's
Like,
how you say it.
Pfizer.
bruh.
Pfizer.
Yeah, we give
Pfizer.
you-
Oh, yeah, you
Pfizer.
smart.
Give you a distraction. Stimmies.
You smart.
Hey, in the
I've been trying
80s, they started smoking crack. They thought that shit ain't do nothing either, right?
to- right.
10 years later, the community was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's
That's
20
what it do?
We in 21 and it's hitting heavier now. I seen a bad bro got the store 125th and Kins.
10 years later, after these vaccinations.
as soon as she got out of the car,
bro.
it was 78 degrees yesterday. She like, I said, oh yeah. You got a fat. I see why your cheeks hanging out. You high. You don't know if you got what you on. You don't know if you in the summer or the winter. You just sniffling in this boy. It's broad daylight, 4 in the afternoon. You walking out at 70. I just got out the AC talking about.
I ain't gonna lie,
I'm
bro.
like, oh,
This
man,
COVID shit
This is crazy.
is Illuminati if I ain't never seen it. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I ain't heard that in a while.
I
ain't
mean,
heard
and I'm
in a
saying
while.
that word to say that's how
No, I
goofy
know,
and
yeah.
arcade it looked to me. Like they pull this
I
shit.
mean, I
up
know it
so
ain't.
hard.
I still
They
wear
pull
my
it on us
mask
every
though. Some
day.
places.
No, I'm not saying it ain't
Only
real.
word
It's
at work.
something.
That's it. Only word at work. That's it.
No, it's something.
I feel
man.
our immune system going back to the kid shit. I just think our immune systems
Was already built up
is
to
just
fight
different
this,
because
yeah.
nigga we was eating dirt. Like, I mean, like you was
Yeah.
licking shit off the goddamn toilets and
Yeah.
shit or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
you know what I mean? Like,
This
I'm
shit was
just saying,
so- I
eat
barely
spiders
ever
and all
been
that
sick
shit.
in my
But
fucking
that's
life.
what I'm saying.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like all the shit that we did as kids. You know what I'm saying? Like being out there in the going
yeah,
outside,
kicking it.
going outside on that shit. Like, I think the mask
Going to
shit.
camp. We went to summer.
Yes,
camp.
there you go.
We-
Yeah,
we-
you going
I know. I went to
camp.
camps other than Camp 4.
Camp Fours and all
I
that
went there
shit,
too,
yeah.
but I went to a different camp.
I went
too,
to the one
like
that's Murder's Taylor.
overnight camps.
Yeah.
Spend a week, a whole week
Fucking
somewhere.
Boy
Now
Scout.
I was in
they
the
go
I
to
was-
Fort. They don't go. Say they going to camp. They
Yeah.
just put up the game truck. All the kids we have in a big bounce house and put up the game truck.
Right. I was in the Boy Scouts, but I ain't get touched or anything. But,
Yeah,
you know
some
what I'm saying?
kids don't know.
Man, what?
That's why there ain't a lot of kids playing sports. And sports is heavier than it's ever been now.
They
You
took the Boy Scouts.
roll past the park,
They-
it won't
yeah,
be
they-
nobody
yeah.
hooping.
Just for that.
Nobody
Ain't that
else.
crazy?
He took you was throwing the ball around and nothing.
No, I was. Yeah. I mean, I guess I was fortunate. I ain't nobody try to.
I think right now it's
Trying to
important to
swipe
pay
on me.
attention to your health though, because we can't trust nobody, bruh.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
why I say it mean like I am legend, because the hospital don't feel like a safe place to me. I don't feel like I'm getting help there,
I don't like
bro.
hospitals.
No, because and that's an energy too. Like that ain't where healing at.
I mean, they be
healing.
They
ain't
do
in
what
there.
they do, man. But I know it's to be an experiment too, and I noticed that just from working in there.
It is an experiment. I know people who studying to be doctors, bro. It's all discretion. If this wrong, it's like a car, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same
Go
thing.
to
They
the next
diagnose
step.
you just like a whip. Like, well, if it's that and it's that and it can't be that, well, it
Right,
ain't
you
that.
ever
it
saw
ain't that,
House?
then it's
You
that.
ever watch House?
That's how. Yes, that's what they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
remember,
So
'cause I
you
seen
using
it.
the smarts of that motherfucker that's there from 8 to 8, bruh. And then when he get off, you using the other. Now he looking at his chart. Man, I don't know why this nigga wrote that. This what I see.
Yeah,
You know how many times does that happen with with our own family members? They ain't see it then, but then when she came back, they seen the clog. The one time the clog was there.
Yeah, man.
Y'all
that's
ain't
what
see the shit.
everything be
Yeah.
trial and error,
Trial
man.
and error, yup.
And they be pushing out these vaccines and motherfucking bad meat. It's a chicken shortage,
Bruh.
chicken arm shortage.
Yeah.
Motherfucking.
That's what I
it's,
did.
it's
We
crazy,
just got
man.
shortages.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because of the transportation and the shit that's
Well,
broke
yeah, 'cause
down.
ain't a lot of truck drivers though. They said they
There
looking
you
for truck
go.
drivers.
That's why the shortage is.
It's a short of truck drivers. It's a
Yeah.
short of shit, nigga, nurses.
Well, truck drivers,
Yeah,
is
shortage
the,
of
shit.
the ones with you should go get the tanker. You'll get paid some
Oh
bread.
man, I got all that. I got tankers, doubles, triples. I got all that. All them endorsements on that shit.
Yeah, that's the one.
Hazmat.
You can drive and deliver gas.
Yeah.
That's what the ones that where it's the real shortage at. People with the tanker license.
You get paid more money too
Yeah.
for driving those.
That's why they
Those
was talking
type
about it
of
might be a
You
shortage
hit me
on
another one of
gas
those
and all
brews
that.
if you don't mind. Thank you, my good man. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah, man. This shit lightweight crazy though, bro. For real, when you think about it, because I've never known everybody's life in the world to be affected like this at once. Like we done seen some crazy shit happen over there. You know what I'm saying? Or see some shit happen over
But
here.
COVID done shut everybody down.
Bro,
Hello.
they hitting everybody with this same jug. Scam likely. Everybody,
Yeah,
boy,
yeah,
getting
no matter-
called
no
by
matter
scam
where you- no
likely,
matter
bro.
what.
No matter where you.
No-
How you get the cell phone number though?
Shit, how you
Right.
keep letting them call me if you know it's them?
Right.
If you got the technology to
Tell
tell
me
me
it's
It's
scam like.
scam like.
then why then you probably then it's likely I'm gonna get scammed.
Right.
Period.
Either way.
Yeah.
Likely you might be the fucking scammer.
Yeah, Mike,
Fucking
you know what I'm saying?
whatever coverage we got. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I really don't trust nothing either, man. It's too it's like foreseen, like the shit, like all the shit that they was saying back in the day, like all that shit we've seen on those conspiracy theorist
That's
pages
what I
and
meant
shit.
when I said this shit Illuminati. If
Yeah,
I
bro,
ever seen it, like it feel like I'm watching a YouTube video, bro.
Yeah, like this shit can't be real, like for real.
Like
Why
for
this was
real.
on YouTube before?
Well, in a sense, so they say these type of plagues is coming, or this type of famine is coming, or this type of
Oh, so they
global
was talking
world
about something like
decisions
this?
gonna create
Yeah.
downfalls. And bro, the world was on pause.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Chinese niggas was throwing niggas in the building, burning them niggas. Like y'all got that shit, niggas.
That's how
and
the
it's-
plague. That's how the plague was back in the bubonic. I believe the bubonic plague
Like
or whatever.
bubonic plague.
Like shit. Like back in the day, they used to put like
Tearing through
X's.
Europe.
They put X's. They put an
Oh,
X
yeah.
on your door. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's over for you, Bucko.
Hell
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like
Nigga, they coming through.
Yeah,
Y'all
they
gotta
coming
go.
through, and you're done.
Yeah.
You out of here.
That's
you know
how
what
they
I'm
was
saying?
doing with them
That's how it was
Asian
back in the
motherfuckers.
day.
They had tell on your ass, hey, that nigga
Right,
over
he
there.
got it. Right.
They
Him.
pulling you out your shit.
Yeah.
Like this shit was crazy and it changed people's lives. And we not with all the financial help that everybody is getting. I'm glad we can get some of that shit. But you know what I mean? People die from. One of my neighbors died from COVID, bro. Lived downstairs with his wife. Man, I just seen that nigga when he was gone. Died from COVID. I don't know what that is,
Right.
but the nigga died.
Right.
Shit,
Right.
he died.
Shit, some of the
Right?
I mean, like
Right.
honestly, like if you check, I mean, like if you follow the joints, like some of the healthiest people, you know what I mean, like once they get that whatever vaccine or whatever, and once again, and just for the audience that's going to be listening or whoever listen, I'm not just swaying or whoever, you know what I'm saying, left or right, to each his own, but you know what I'm saying, like it's cast that was full healthy, like I think it was a story that was like a bodybuilder or some shit like that. And you know what I'm saying, healthy as an ox. Goddamn, eat well, this and that and that, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Got the vaccination and shit, and a little bit later, night.
Lee,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
Lee don't fuck with us, bro. If we can't come to the house or when we go to the function and shit, he don't come. Because he asthmatic and he don't fuck around with
that's a
nothing.
big
Lee
thing.
hit me with the
That's a big thing. Too.
what's up, Tony?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, oh, give me a hug, nigga.
We going on a family vacation in September, bro. This probably be one of the ones that, these run of the rare moments. He ain't even going, bro.
This probably the one.
Oh, he ain't going?
He probably gonna feel. He probably gonna feel some kind of
damn.
way because
Fucking around?
he can have asthma to the point where it could be one thing could trigger that into a whole bunch of other variants that it don't want to get to.
And that's what he's
Right.
worried about.
I feel that because
That's what
now
I'm saying,
it
like, if
ain't.
you
It ain't.
already-
He know who he with is probably good, but it could be Susie over here in row 18 on the
Right,
plane,
exactly.
and that one thing
Lee
could set him to a
Lee
whole.
got the vaccination. Made my mama get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
my
that's what I
auntie,
mean.
my auntie was, you ain't gonna go get it.
Yeah, my
Like,
dad
nah,
got
I'm
it and my
good.
mother
Well, you
got
better
it.
go get it, cause I was like, listen, I ain't never
I'm
got a
cool.
flu shot.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm about to
None of
make
that
me a
shit.
fake
I was
vaccination card, get the whipping it out of people.
they out there.
this
They
all
out
day.
there.
I'm sure they
No,
out there.
they been out there.
Yeah,
Been out
yeah,
there.
so
They been out there.
Slowly but surely,
Yeah, it
man.
been out
I've
there.
been seeing
Everything is
people
a bootleg,
reposting
man.
those. You got to have your mask when you come here.
Yeah.
Back up on their door.
I mean,
The
well,
eyeglass place I went to
it's-
today, they stopped you at the door. If you ain't got one, they give you one.
Oh well, I
Lance
mean,
crackers.
where I've been at, I mean, well, when I had to go to the dentist, I had to, and then like at my job, I got a mask. Well,
Yeah, they want us
well,
to wear
I got
ours.
a mask.
I just put mine to
I got a like
In all
we-
the hospitals and
we-
shit, you
the
got to wear.
hospitals, yeah, you got a mask
Nursing
up,
homes.
When I'm
but
at my desk,
don't get
I
it
take it
twisted.
down.
Don't get it twisted, like dude. When we in our area, like I work like my area is like kind of in the warehouse or whatever and shit. Man, we ain't fucking masked up. Like only time I'm masked up is when I'm walking around. I'm actually going to like close to patient rooms and all that shit, whatever. Like when I'm actually walking around the actual hospital and shit. But other than that, niggas masked up.
I know it's always one out there around the breakfast time. It's a red one. He be posted.
It's an arm, boys. We got
Whatever
a
he
we
selling,
got a
he
hot
always-
dog. We got a hot dog stand, and then but we got the damn, what is it called?
He on 100. He on
No,
105.
it's right on 105. It's right when you coming in to the joint. Like
Yeah.
the red
truck that be there.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's,
he's
it's kind
selling-
of like orange, but
Yeah, whatever he's selling is
it's
always a
family.
line.
It's husband and wife. Oh, they know you by name. They know my name. Oh, Philly cheesesteak is the shit. I bet it's $10, but it's worth every minute of it.
They
And
in there.
They had the shit like that. Shit is good as fuck.
Every time I come take my mom to work, I have to take her to work sometimes. Be in line.
That shit.
Niggas be sitting
yeah.
on there waiting
You gotta
on them.
know the timeline, though. But they pretty quick though. But you gotta know what time you going in that bad boy.
See, I couldn't sneak
Them
off
niggas
the
best
set.
spots.
So
Yeah.
I'll smoke out. You know what I'm saying? So I leave. I don't leave, but so my break is at 10:30. So so like kind of all the breaks is kind of alternating with different people. Alternating with different people and stuff. Different.
See, I'm glad I get to
areas,
pick my
so
own time. I don't like
good.
that.
Oh no, because I go in at 5 a.m. I go in at 5 a.m. I take a break at 10:30. You know what I'm saying? So then I get off at 1:30. So
Yeah, that's a good.
I do it. I do it on the
Yeah.
back. I do it on the back end. You know
Oh
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
you
So
home early.
I get up
One
at
thing about
1:30.
that, you ain't gonna be able to watch.
I'm
You
home.
ain't gonna be able to watch Russ put on the show too many nights
Yeah.
because he come on at 10:30.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep. I'm definitely sleep. I just watch the highlights on YouTube. I don't be on that shit. I don't be waiting. I don't
You
be
sleep
waiting
8
on that.
hours?
No, not at all. No.
Any of
like,
y'all sleep 8 hours?
I don't at all. Like
I gotta be working at 6, and I probably go to bed at. Some nights I done went to bed at 12.
I go to sleep like we had some long
Get up at
nights. Bro.
5.
I like me myself. I go to sleep like about 11. I mean, no, not even 11, but like we showered up and shit by like 7:38. Probably in the bed by 9. Then I go to sleep and then I wake up. Then like from 12 to 3, I'm waking up almost like every. I have like some sleep shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't sleep at night. I don't sleep well at all. You know what I'm saying? So. But my alarm go off at 3:30. That's my like my have wake me up type shit.
Yeah,
And
I got one of them.
then I got like a 4:15, 4:20. That's like, all right, let's get to it, bros. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, time to get up and you know what I'm saying, do your 1-2 and get the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying, to get to work because Hey, it's 4 in the morning, so shit. Valley View and 77 before you get to Fleet.
Yeah, it's empty.
I can go ahead and run that bitch up real quick. You know what I'm saying? I can shoot that bitch on an 80 spot. You know what I'm saying? 80 miles per hour or something like that.
Yeah, when you get to
what I'm
Fleet and get around
But
the Harbor and Newburgh,
When
you
you
gotta
get
slow
to Newburgh,
down.
when you get to Newburgh, whatever.
Them the ones that sit on
Hey,
the side of the road,
yeah,
in the all black, watching you and shit.
Right,
Like,
right,
man, I know you over there. So let me go and slow down now.
So soon as I pass the water treatment spot or whatever and shit, where it's stinking shit. As soon as I pass that shit on 77, then you know what I'm saying, I slow that bad boy down.
You got to.
As soon as I get under Fleet, you know, I look on the left, then I look on the right when I'm about to get the right around there, like about a mile after that. Turn that bitch back up until I get to 90. You know what I'm saying? Slow down a little bit. Dead man curve. Slow down a little bit. Then run that bitch back up, going across the lake and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I done timed that bitch out. I've been driving that shit about 5 years now, so I done timed it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything good, but. Hey man, hey Marcus man, I appreciate you coming on, man. Give everybody your shit. Give everybody your business shit. You know what I'm saying? Like where you can be contacted at.
Joe Grizzly 0912 on IG, Pristine KK LLC on IG, Pristine Carpet Care, 216-357-9783.
Nut, what you got?
Oh man, hit my nigga up, man. Get your carpet clean, get your car clean, get your house clean, man. Get everything clean, man. Pristine. And you can hit me up on motherfucking Facebook, Antonio Peanut Thurman. Oh, let me shout out the fam. Thurman Watson Distance. We having a fucking family picnic.
Oh yeah.
All the bikers. If you ride a bike, a horse, anything that you gotta sit up on, come ride with us, man. It's gonna be food.
That means women come with your husband because you do a lot of riding.
Yeah, all that. But come party with us, eat with us, slide and ride, and we gonna glide together.
I'm gonna come through on my tricycle. I don't ride nothing. I don't ride nothing. They gotta have at least 4 wheels.
Right. Hey,
I'm not riding no motorcycles. I'm good.
And Congo, give me your shits, man. What's happening? What you got?
Ah man,
You know
14 Congo, Fat Ninja. That's it, man. That's all I'm seeing. Got some stuff coming, man. So I ain't say nothing yet. So
Well, hey, y'all know where to find me. Y'all, it's right here, Bruisery Podcast. Stay off my lawn landscaping, 440-296-2723. Joseph Bruiser Collins on the Facebooks. Bruisery Podcast on the YouTubes. Bruiser ENT. And, you know, the Bruisers with a Z on the IG. Appreciate y'all listening. This is going to be a long one. But
Yeah.
I'm going to hit y'all on the joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, there you go. Like, subscribe, share, as my co-host is saying. And then I'll leave y'all with this. I heard this earlier today. I got a quote of the day for y'all. This is pretty sweet. This come from Benny Siegel. He said, "We don't reward the fish for swimming." Look it up. Think about it. This was the Bruisery Podcast. It was Peanut, Marcus, the Grizzly, Congo, 14 Congo, and it's Bruise. Later, haters.
Easy.